Well. Kia ora, good morning, afternoon, evening, welcome back to Humankind. This is an impromptu playthrough for me, I must admit, so if you're only just discovering it or you didn't quite realize it was happening, that is why. I woken up this morning and really felt the need to play Blitz mode. I have no idea why. I know it didn't work well last time or the time before, but let's not talk about that. Anyway, this is Blitz mode, so it's Humankind's quickest game speed, for those unfamiliar, which tends to be more difficult, right? Humankind tends to get easier, I do not want to exit lobby, the slower speed that you play it on because you have more time to ramp up in the later game. However, that is not a luxury for me. A normal world, playing on Empire difficulty today, which is... running an empire is seriously difficult, harder than hard, but not as hard as Humankind. And otherwise, everything is just fairly standard, random settings here. And, of course, I'm playing against you, my subscribers. So if you see your name here on the list, here you go. 6 players in total, counting myself. Let's smash straight in. Last time I mentioned on stream that if you have me on Twitter or on the YouTube community page as well, I posted there. You can link me your persona. On Twitter, you can just drop the link straight in, but on YouTube, I don't allow links to be posted, so you have to either just like comment your name and I have to look it up or whatever. Either way, if you're interested in sharing that with me, I would love to see it, and hopefully some of you watching this will be included in this game. I should also say a very good morning and thank you to Jen Rito and Jason Bennett, who super chatted $2 before the stream even started each. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Now, let's jump straight in. Oh, and of course, hello to everyone who's watching this live as well. Wapa777. Very similar name to someone else. Ral, hello, good morning. Jen, Marina Nor, Nikolai, Simi, Space Bunny, Lou. All the team are here, and I've instantly found a wonder that I don't know if I've ever found before. It's a shame they don't give different things, really, isn't it? It's a shame that certain wonders don't do different things. They all seem to do +5 influence, +10 stability, and +10 money, right? Brian says, let's get them likes up. Hello, Tinker, Browse, Ivan, Kingston. Good to see you guys. No. What is Blitz mode? This is Blitz mode. It's an insane mode where everything happens far too quickly. Hence the word Blitz. Greetings, Andrew. So watch what happens, right? So we've only got 75 turns. It's really difficult on Blitz mode just to even make it to the contemporary era. So I'm going to try and do that this game, which probably means big science. However, I note that we've spawned in this territory with this natural wonder. That could actually pay dividends for us. Not finding a discovery on turn 1 sucks, though, because, watch down here. Bam! Mycenaeans taken, Assyrians taken, and the Harappans taken. Boom, boom, boom. On Blitz mode, the AI will get their cultures very quickly. And unfortunately, we've lost those 3 immediately from not getting it turn 1. How is everyone? A great question, Purple. Wouldn't rank up after the first move. Re-roll. Yeah, honestly, Lou, you're not wrong. Blitz mode is so ruthless and fast-paced that it's almost worth a re-roll. If it weren't for the fact that I spawned on this natural wonder, I would re-roll. Because we didn't get our culture in the first turn, and that kind of sucks, right? But man, we actually got a wonder in our tile, which is probably more important than re-rolling, so we're going to stick with this, I think. It is only 1 turn. Granted, there are only 75 to choose from, but it is only 1 turn, so it's fucking fast. You're right, Simi. It is freaking fast. So look at this. Immediately, the stream's barely started, and we have to choose our first culture. Now, who do we want to pick? As I've said, I will like the stream. Absolutely, Castaway Gaming. Thank you so much. I like... Just hit continue when a game ends. I'm not done at all. Hello, Armas. I quite like the Babylonians, so I'm going to throw them in as a shortlist option for you. I like the Egyptians, so I'm going to throw them in. And I reckon we also throw in the Olmec, someone we've not yet played. What do you reckon? What do you reckon? I hear you guys in the chat, so I'm going to throw those in. We're going to go Olmecs for starters. We're going to go the Egyptians for that sweet, sweet culture, if you fancy me playing a slightly stronger one. And actually, let's put the Nubians. Let's put the Nubians in as well. Because I reckon they're a bit of fun. Arguably more fun than... Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the Egyptians out altogether. Because I reckon you guys would like to see something a little bit different. So, here are the three that... What the fuck? Don't start with me. Okay, there's a poll for you to vote on. Please vote on that now. The Egyptians are fantastic. You're so right. But I'm not going to put them in this time. We're going to choose out of the Babylonians, the Nubians, who are all about gold and production. These guys could be really fun, actually. Or the Olmecs, who are about influence and food. Place your votes, but before then, what the shit is going... No, please don't. I just cannot. But I do have some thank yous, and oh my god, Bullet25. Who are you and where did you come from? Bullet25 with a very generous $20 orange super chat says, love the content for Humankind. Honestly, probably the best Humankind creator I've seen. Mostly watch the VODs, but love these streams. Oh, shit. That is so cool to hear from someone who watches the VODs. Thank you. I love to hear from you VOD watchers. That is so very generous and kind of you, Bullet. That is ridiculous. What are you doing? And then KBTV as well actually snuck in with a $4.99 as well. Are we breaking Jumbo again? Absolutely not. I have got... I've got my, ice heart frozen over today. I am ready to take this. No, I'm just joking. But thank you so much for the $5. Oh my goodness, that is ridiculous. Oh, and Devilish as well with the $1.90. What the fuck? Excuse me, sorry. Devilish with the $1.99 super chat says, oh, holy golden sun to the gates of Babylon! And I agree. Babylon, very powerful. I'm actually making a video on them at the moment that I think will come out day after tomorrow. I've got something very special planned for tomorrow. But then the day after tomorrow, I think I'll be putting that one out. Very fun. Very fun. Oh, you really don't have to do this. Little Kerr with the $10 super chat. Sadly, YouTube didn't give me a notification until a second ago. Hello! Hello, Little Kerr. I think you're actually in this game as well. I'm pretty sure I chose your AI. So welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Where's the heart rate monitor? It doesn't exist. Oh my goodness, Jumbo's sitting in an ice bath, Cyberpunk style, I am. Whew, okay. Babylonian's a crazy early game right now, considering it's one of the only science cultures. It is the only science culture in the early game. And that's one of the things that I'm talking about in my video. Except for Joe, of course. A funky oh my god. Sanogo Adam with the €5... I nearly said pound. The €5 super chat. And Ral as well with the £5. Sonogo says, we doing this again, and Raul says, love your stream, man, keep up the good work. Thank you so much. Honestly, that is so nice to hear. I really, really appreciate it. Honestly, I really do. Do we have the new beta patch, which released today for Steam enabled? No, I don't, Gokul. I don't, because largely that patch was just around the Mac version of the game. So no, I don't have that enabled. Also, that they can be a bit dodgy, so I prefer not to play them on stream. Okay, well that is a ridiculously generous start. Thank you so much, all of you guys. You're absolutely bonkers. But I will need to pick a culture and get playing, so let me end the vote now. You guys are just ridiculous. Honestly. I'm like, I need to just slow down and take a deep breath, you know? You feel me? Just need to slow down and take a deep breath. What were the votes? It nerfed the Huns. Oh, curious. I will look into that after this. The new beta patch. Hey, Jumbo in chat. Oh, hey, Bo, nice to see you. Did y'all already... I will reply to your Discord very soon, I promise. I'm so sorry. I'm very slack on Discord. You guys should pull me over the coals for that. Oh, Brian, thank you. Jumbo to the moon. Okay, who did we vote for? 48% for the Olmecs, 27% for the Babylonians, and 23% for those noobs. That's a shame because I kind of wanted to play the Nubians, but you have decided, and you've decided on the Olmecs. So shall we do it? What do we get? +1 influence on territory. Then we have the Olmec head, which is oh, Generito, thanks so much for joining the mini pixels. I appreciate you very much. We also have +1 influence overall, which is nice. +3 food, and it counts as a farmer's quarter. So it's kind of like the Harappans one, but not quite as foody, but we do get more influence, which is pretty cool. So let's, wha-bam, smash straight in. We also get these javelin throwers, who are very strong in forest tiles. Please do not let me forget. Oh, I didn't click confirm. I'm just the biggest noob. Imagine panicking about being one turn behind and then not clicking confirm. Yeah, this is what you're having to deal with here. Oh, thank you, KBTV. I just like the ding, lol. But for real, you've got great content. Javelin throwers suck. Oh dear. You've earned it, throw a coin at a streamer. I'm in this one. Yes, you're in this one. Brilliant stuff. It's so cool that we get to add each other in. Oh, I did click it. Look, it's all good. It's all good. Didn't quite get to these discoveries, but that's okay. Because in Blitz mode, you get 4 dudes for the price of 1. It's like a wonderful Briscoe's sale. Right, let's cut the crap there. Cut the crap there. I really should split these guys up a bit as well. Probably send this one off on his merry way. Likely this one too. Off you go. And I think we send this one back here because this river is very juicy and it's in the territory with this, right? Oh dear, we're in ace fight. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Oh, Devilish, thank you with the $1.99 super chat to maintain my crown. It's the most frequent donator. Science! Yes, absolute science all day, baby. Let's auto-resolve that battle because that's a very easy one. Thank you, Devilish. I'm sure you are absolutely the most regular. I mean, you've been here since almost day 1. My goodness. Amazing. So when they say +1 influence on territory, it's +1 influence per territory. Yes, indeed. Yep. On and per. I believe we're talking the same thing. Or at least that's how I've always interpreted it. I could be wrong. The 14 and 9 is probably better than the 15 and 6. So I'm just going to... Wow, hello. Okay. I wonder if we can hire these boys out at some point. Would probably like to. However, let's smash that down and think about territory number 2. Because this is Blitz mode, we have to move... Oh my goodness. I was about to say we have to move really fast. Who's this next to me? Who are you? It's Goblin Gamer XD. Who is a vindictive, gluttonous exhibitionist. Who is both prideful and luxurious. Love it. Sounds like a bit of me. Good evening, Arian. Dio, the stream is here indeed. The stream is here indeed. Okay. I actually sort of like the idea of moving towards these guys quite quickly. So let's turn auto explore off and maybe do a bit of manual with these boys. This one, though, I think we turn it on. And then likely we want to head this way, right? Because we probably want to, firstly, ransack this just to get rid of it, and secondly, move through because this territory looks just as juicy. And you would like to trade with me. I might counter that back. Wabam. That gives us a little bit of extra cash moolah, which is not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all. Blitz is called Blitz for a reason. You gotta go fast. You're so right, Bo. And I'm just not fast enough. My mind runs very quickly, but also I'm very slow in the mind. Okay, let's evolve this into a city. Insta-city. Now, usually I would go pottery workshop straight away, but because we have this within our territory, and because we have this district, I'm kind of tempted not to go 2 turns on pottery when it's only 3 turns for the Olmec head. I feel like that's probably sensible, or at least I've managed to convince myself that it is. So I'm going to do that, and then I think actually we should probably buy it outright, and then quickly surround it by some extra districts. Let's buy it outright. Wabamo. Because it's Blitz mode. 10k stream idea, we play golf with friends just for the meme. Just randomly halfway through a Humankind game, we'll start playing golf with friends. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Okay, let's queue up 1, 2, 3 around it for now. I think we'll go the 3 foodies. Maybe industry as well. I'm sort of not mad at getting 1 industry. Let's do 1 there and see how it goes. Right, in terms of our research, what are our most important things? To be honest, we could almost go for the quick javelin thrower and try and yeet a few javelins at this guy. Don't start with the Olmec head. How's lockdown? Fairly locked down, Kingston. Fairly locked down. Market quarter and pottery is better. Well, look at me doing the suboptimal plays already unexpectedly. We have horses within our territory, and that's kind of it. So let's get domestication first. That'll be good for our food. Here's a free kill on this deer, so I will take that. Brilliant. And I'm tempted to combine these guys, run them over here, and cause a bit of havoc. But I think, actually, first and foremost, we might want to just take these surrounding territories, right? Ransack that. Again, it's going to take a turn, which is like valuable. Yeah, look, they're already doing the land grab. Shoot. Let's just place this down here as fast as we can. As fast as you can? As fast as I can. And they've taken that one, which is really crappy. So I guess we'll have to move this way instead. Right? Although, is this another border? Oh boy. So I'm gonna listen to him and just not do it. The humor. If I can make Jumbo laugh, I'll consider it a win. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. That's what we're here for at the end of the day. We're just here for good times. We're here for good times and long times, hopefully. Right. What we're gonna try and do here is outsmart this AI. I could hide in this forest, or I could just run up to my flag. I might just run up to my flag, because then we'll both be in what looks like... Oh, that is technically a forest, apparently. That's unfortunate. I didn't think it would be, because there are very few trees. But we're actually going to win this fight, so let's just defend, take a couple of hits. It's all bueno. And then I think we stab back, and then they will stab into us, and sweet, sweet victory, doth had. Brilliant. And there's a militarist staff for good measure as well. Love it. Oh, and they're immediately going to cause some chaos here too. Let's, they don't have reinforcements, so it looks like it's a 1v1. Manually resolve this as well, and my flag is on a river, which is awkward, so I'm just going to hide in this forest. Hopefully they just ignore the flag, at least for the first couple of rounds. We've got a fairly good defensive bonus here, so we can probably just stall them out, right? They've moved to the flag, but they've stepped onto a river. So now I think we push the aggression instead, just to tidy up this battle before it makes it through until the end of the third round. Brilliant. We basically did the same thing again, and got another sweet, sweet victory. Love to see it. Absolutely love to see it. What? Need to declare war on the Hittites? Oh my goodness, that's theirs. Look at this spot that they've got over me from taking this territory. Is this not the greatest spot to bombard my capital you have ever seen in your life? What the heck? The good thing is, if I move down here, I can come through this discovery anyway. So long as you move out of their territory, it's... Holy crap, Max, my dude. Max, Colby. What the heck, dude? Thank you so much. Max Colby with a $25 super chat says, where is this coming from? How do you people have this money? You better be taking care of yourselves first. Max, if you're living off 2-minute noodles, we're going to have a stern word. Max says, there was way too much super chat fun without me on Sunday while I was out watching American football. Oh, yeah, so Sunday, that stream was ridiculous. That stream was ridiculous. I owe people for the rest of my life from their generosity from that stream. That was just absolutely nutso expruzzo. Thank you so much. The Hittites have to die. They steal it from banks. I hope they have nuclear weapons. Oh, Max, honestly, that is just insane. Thank you so much. It's just football. All other games are non-American football. That is the American way. That is the American way, alright. Oh. Okay. We're very weak, but somehow we're actually favoured to win this fight. If I run up here, I can take that high ground. If I stay here, it might also be okay. Oh, we're a swordsman. That is why. Oh, shoot. Disaster. That's a shame. Sorry, scout, rather. That's such a shame to lose the scout. I probably should have just ran away. Oh well. We'll just defend and take the L. Ripperoo. It's kind of fair. We took out 2 of theirs. They took out 1 of ours. Beggars can't be choosers and all that. We can hopefully put down another territory. No. No.
No doubt this independent people
Oh, it's an independent people's one. That is actually maybe better news for us than we thought, because we might just be able to waltz in and take it. Yay! A free city! Thank goodness. Let's get carpentry next for our unique unit. I downloaded your persona and my guy nuked you. I'm so sorry, Mr. W. No worries here. I'm actually at work making lots of money to spread to those I love. Oh, little cur. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Max. Honestly. Hello, Octopus. Good to see you, friend. Long time no see. Right. What is my next most important technology? I kind of think because it's Blitz mode, we go for the cheap ones, because then we can get our science stars quicker, because we have to... I have to adopt a better Blitz mindset, I think. I think that's one of my big weaknesses. Shoot, they've got a population in here now because it's Blitz mode. And we can't take it straight away. No! We might have to influence them instead. It's very cheap to do so let's just splash some cash at them. Like a whole load of cash at them, just to be safe. Here's literally another capital. What the heck? We're pinned in. I think that's it. I think we're literally stuck. We've taken 2 territories, and only just. Let's evolve this one into a city in that case. And, again, I'm not sure if I need the pottery workshop. I'm gonna grab my district first. I know you said it was a bad move in chat, but I'm gonna do it again. What a madman. And start placing down some stuff around it. I'm gonna buy it outright. Actually, you know what? Buy that one outright as well. Let's get the infrastructural improvement and then a couple of makers' quarters over this side of the city as well. That looks pretty good. Big super chat donors, would you like city names named after you? I usually do that, so you're welcome to throw some suggestions for city names in the chat. In fact, everyone is. We can probably hive mind it and come up with the best names possible. And then let the donors execute the decision. Nice to see you live. WTF, are you playing? This is Blitz mode. A mode which always stumps me. Always. Playing on Empire difficulty. Not Humankind difficulty, but seriously hard, nonetheless. So, let's give that a whirl. Calendar research. What have you got for me? A free city defense looks good. And then, honestly, we should probably be moving towards trade expeditions and that kind of thing. Purely because we're going to need to try and find some new world. I just call it the hive. Fair. Horse's bottom. Food is weaker on Blitz. Yes. You are almost certainly correct. Do we want the extra stability or the unit production? Honestly, probably just the extra stability. Even though we don't mega need stability, we'll get it anyway. And we'll improve these horses, because they give science. Let's do them first. Let's buy that, in fact. Let's just buy it outright. And start getting... If we get a couple of industry ones here, we can then spread into gold or industry. Whatever we need to adjacency to these horses. That's probably pretty good. And then I will just pick up the basic infrastructural requirements. Although, honestly, it's questionable to even take them, isn't it? 3 turns on Blitz is a long time. I also think on Blitz that maybe Poly could be better. However, our start was pretty restricted, so let's go for Shamanism as usual. I should go to school, but mental breakdown says no, so here I am. Welcome, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I am here for you. We will see how confident I am after this Sunday. Don't need a city, but I love a religion devoted to me. Hail science. Totally fair. Totally fair. The old devilishism reigns supreme. Let's spread the love. Can I also use my ace-state ability, or do I just not need to use it? Hey, I can. If I had the gold. Next turn, we'll use it to convert this territory to our influence, which will actually be quite useful. Do we want a non-aggression pact with these guys? I think we'll take it for now, actually. It wouldn't hurt to have someone booted off. Someone. And then we do get our era stars from influence, which is maybe one of the benefits of getting the unique district online quickly. Potentially, right? Potentially. Hey, look, there's that devilish emoji. You help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. It's true, Max. It is so true. Okay, I would also love to rent these units off Nock if I can, just to have a little bit of a standing army. Look at that. Look at all these warriors that we're going to hoover up. And we are becoming influential over them very quickly. I think we throw some more influence at them. In fact, let's throw even more. This is going to be my third city. Let's throw even more! Literally just going to yeet all of the influence at them that I possibly can. I think that's worthwhile. We'll connect that. I can't even see all of my territory up here, which is a bit of a laugh. Oh no, it's as feared. It's exactly as feared. We are surrounded on all fronts. Absolutely crammed into this tiny... No, she has an octopus. She is not. We're crammed into a tiny... This is going to be very interesting indeed. Unexpected consequences for a bit of extra cash, or it can cost me some, and unexpected consequences. But I'm going to do this because the plus 10 industry is big, and I'm willing to take a chance on losing a whole load of, say, stability, for example. I also kind of want to get my holy site online quickly because our religion might be able to snowball on this small map. So let's do that, actually. Place it down here to connect these territories. I'm going to build it first. Likely before nearly everything here, actually. I reckon that's important. The AI giving Jumbo's Land a big hug with their territories. I wish they wouldn't as well. Let's gear up on science and go to war. That is not a bad idea at all. Do we have any copper in our lands to do that? No, we don't. Okay, let's go writing instead then. Right? I think we do that. Finally caught you live in Europe. Welcome, Fabian. Welcome. I know you Europeans, it's a bit sort of late at night for you guys. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I think the holy site was the right move. And what have we got here? Euphony. Okay. I'll take it. Getting a little bit of science osmosis. Ooh. This is far too close for comfort. Far too close. Let's go bronze working as well. We have the high ground! Reinforced positions, build walls. 11 PM squad. What up? I'm hoping that Nock is going to provide me with a big army, so I don't need to build an army. That's basically... basically the plan. Let's send these units up this... Oh my goodness, we're actually not even connected. These territories aren't even connected, because the AI took this one. What the heck, man? We need Nock really badly under our control. Thankfully, next turn we can do just that. So let's do that. Scientific stars have been earned. That's also pushed us through. Let's get organized warfare, right? That's very important. You need some boats. I definitely need boats, so we definitely need a harbor as well, right? Let's queue that up. And actually, let's try and embark these dudes as quickly as we can. Let's send them over to the coastline. We've earned our era stars, so chat, get ready. It's decision time again. Who do we play now? So we've lost Maya, we've lost the Huns, we've lost the Goths, and we've lost the Celts. Fun fact, infrastructure, independent cities can build districts. Yes, they can. They cheat just like the AI. Boats, guns, and gunboats. Does that mean we want... the Carthaginians? Or do we go, actually, let's just go hardcore science, grab the Greeks, boost ourselves up. We can research through multiple eras, right? That will get us to our boats quickly. Who could be our other decision points? I feel like probably not these guys. We don't want to stay as the Olmecs. Greeks, you've made my shortlist. Carthaginians seems difficult. We don't really even have that many coastal... That would be a real gamble on the New World being large, coastal, and unclaimed. What do we have here? +1 influence, +2 faith, +3 science. I've never played as the Maurians. I'm assuming I'm saying that properly. +1 influence on our districts. They get an interesting district that actually does provide quite a bit of science here. I'm going to put them on the shortlist. The Persians, we're unlikely to need that city cap, and we've played them before, so we'll ditch them. And then our other one is the Romans. So, actually, it's a fairly narrow vote this time, isn't it? Is there a new world? Yes, there is a new world. Yep. I think it's either the Greeks, we go hardcore science. It'll also, as a scientific culture, let us research through multiple eras, right? So that has its own benefit. And we'd get more stars as well, more scientific stars. We could stick with the ace-like cultures, go big on influence. These guys also blend a nice little bit of extra science in as well, and they have a war elephant, which looks nice. Interested to try them potentially for their stupa. And then finally we have the Romans. The Romans I think would be the worst pick of the lot. But I will throw the vote now in, and you can place your bets. Chat is saying... Oh, it's actually relatively even. I'm seeing some calls for Greeks. Clearly we go for one with military or science. I do tend to agree with Devilish. I think that's probably the best play. Although the Carthaginians very strong. I've ruled them out just because I think they're a bit of a risk. I'm going to put the Maurians in instead. Greeks, we haven't really played a lot on stream, and they've got big science. What are you guys saying? Persians for the city cap, the Catan is great. Romans, because they suck. Big mood. Playing the Romans right, if you think they suck. Maurians, I've never played. Couple of calls for them, but by and large, lots of calls for the Greeks. Have the Romans ever given humankind? Maurians for this round, Romans because they suck, Carthaginians and Rush the Ocean medieval era. A mood. I didn't include them in this vote though. Unfortunately, I've left them off this one time. Just because they're very good, but arguably too much of a gamble. Because this is Blitz, the AI could have definitely bet me, particularly because we've lost, for example, Actually, we've lost the Celts, which is a shame, because I kind of wanted the Celts. Only just joined. Cue the Olmec special building if you haven't already built them. I have already built them, Danny, but thank you. A very good suggestion. And actually, there is potentially one place where I haven't, and it's Knock. But we can't quite hoover up Knock until next turn. What kind of districts does Knock have already? Not many. We might just leave Knock to do its own thing for another turn. Either way, we're going to hoover up a wonderful thing. What I should do, though, is use my Ace State ability to hoover this under my control. How about that, hey? I think we use that fairly effectively, actually. That's brilliant. Because the city's not connected to my existing one, they don't have a lot of social sort of cohesions or connections. So it's quite difficult, I believe, for my societies to spread through until I get Knock. So that's actually quite a useful benefit, I believe. Let me end the poll now. Let's see how you voted in chat. I think it was a fairly solid Greek win, which is actually really fun, because like I say, we haven't played the Greeks a lot on stream. In fact, maybe only once, and I was relatively newbie. Isn't there an empty territory to the east? Never eat soggy wheat bix. Oh my goodness, there may be a free spot there. The thing is, I can't get my units through because I don't have open borders. So we're going to have to queue up one of our uniques and yeet it through. It's probably actually worth just doing a scout instead. I'm just thinking the scout will take one turn, which is quicker than it would take... Oh, actually, the scout we can buy. So let's do that. And that is an ugly terrain. Why is that so ugly? Yikes. Huge yikes. Either way, let's go and have a look this way regardless, because we need to scope it out. So, you voted a whopping 49% in favour of the Greeks. What are we getting? +2 science per researchers on our cities. We're getting this wonderful district, which does still give us a little bit of influence, which is nice. Also, +3 science per era. +2 science per adjacent district. That's any district, but it does count as a research quarter and the hoplites. I think that's a great pick, chat. 31% of you voted for the Maurians, though. Pretty solid. And 19%, you 19% who wanted literally to watch the world burn, decided to suggest the Romans. Finally get to watch your live stream, loves your vids. Oh, thanks so much. Blasphemy for kids. Appreciate it. Put all pops on research. Immediately shifting our food boys into science. Totally agree. Let's fill up these scientific roles and also probably use our scientific ability as well, right? Throw you two into science. Brilliant. And let's start getting these districts. Now, I need to place it where I can get as many adjacencies as possible, or at least just some districts nearby. If I place it there and eventually take that capital, that's fine. But if I don't, I'm only left with sort of 3 spots to get adjacencies out of. Whereas if I go here, I have 1, 2, I have 4 technically. It's arguably slightly better. It does use up some good tiles though, whereas I probably want to put research quarters around this and don't want to waste these tiles, so I'm going to place it here. I'm going to follow the game's suggestion. I'm going to smash it in and build it outright, I think. Or actually, oh yeah, let's do it. Shall we do it? Let's do it. Right, so we'll queue that up first. That scout's going to go and do its mabobby. Then over here, we're going to queue up the same thing. Really, there would be kind of nice, but let's follow that suggestion and build it there. Oh my goodness, who was that? Who dis? Oh, Devilish. Absolutely living up to your title of most frequent donor. Still, all these months on, with the $1.99 super chat, Devilish says, slap that like button because it owes you science. And it is entirely free, isn't it? The ultimate combination. It's free and it owes you science. Thank you, Devilish, for that call to arms. This stream, I expected to be a little bit of a quiet one because I just sort of did it out of nowhere. I was just like, I feel like streaming. Start stream. So, I do expect it to be a quieter one, hence why I haven't set any lofty goals for the like target. But if we could hit 3 figures, that would be quite cool. I don't ask for much, I just ask for 3 figures. What a greedy person. Okay, shall we chop down some forests while we wait? Absolutely we shall. And what am I doing with this unit? Unsure, but can we take knock? 350 influence and we can, so let's save up and take that. Absolutely, that's my next spend. Do not let me spend a single cent. A single cent on it. Quiet, my ears are bleeding.
And now we have encountered
I'm sorry, I don't know if I can, Andrew. I don't know if I can. Here's our 2 civics, but as I've just said, please do not let me spend influence on them. We rather like your unexpected streams. Apparently! Let's get philosophy for the research quarters, that's big. We also then probably want to get standing army and sailing. No spent gold? Oh man. Spent gold.
debate and discussion.
Oh, spent gold. I absolutely need a spent gold city, don't I?
Will touch every aspect of civilization.
Knock, 350. Okay, taking its sweet time. Let's deforest this land while we're waiting. Should probably have both of these guys deforesting, actually, to be fair. I'd love to pop through here and start deforesting this. Shall I do that? Sorry, Knock. Have some more production. Don't spend a single cent. Is that my accent? It can't be. It just can't be. Curse you. Okay, tech tree. What do we need? We really want trade expeditions. Let's get that as a priority. That'll take us through Wheel, which is nice. We'll be able to go through the coast, which I'm hoping is just going to help this dude. Literally just sort of bounce through these coastal tiles to the new world. While we're waiting, we can't spend gold to flip them, but we can spend influence. So we just keep waiting for that free city. That'll put us actually in line with our city cap, which is odd. Oh no, it's wonder claiming time, but I really don't want to do it. Because I do need this territory at all costs. So, sorry, but I'm going to take it. This guy is exploring literally nothing, so we'll manually control him to start chopping some forests. Good to see the stream going tonight. Hi everyone, did I miss much? Hello Kevin, welcome. That is not... Oh, no, that is an empty territory. Oh my goodness. Okay, I know I said I won't spend any influence, but honestly, for 5 influence, I will absolutely spend it here. It's going to take me 3 turns to get to that great spot. I reckon we just claim this. Like the insta-claim. Because we have to. Look how cramped this world is. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, that's worth it. It was only 5 influence as well, which is like nothing in the grand scheme of things. Let's get here. This will be our launch pad, so to speak. And I'll just keep deforesting Nock's land. Sorry, Nock. You can always move the outpost later. That's right. I can always reposition it later. So we're just going to land grab up there. And if we have to spend a bit of influence later, so be it. So be it. Plus 15 food or -1 pop. We can get -5 stability and some food, or we can pay some gold. Let's go for the minus stability because I'm pretty sure we are actually not quite as stable as I thought we were. Okay. I'd like to get some garrisons anyway, and likely they want to be sort of stronghold defensive ones up on this border. So let's just do the old 1, 2, miss a few. Maybe one next to the city as well. I'll lace those through, I think. And absolutely spend my gold as I go. Right, let's upgrade La Venta to La Best City of La All Time. In fact, La Best City. In lieu of super chat names, La Best City is what it shall be. And do I go for the free techs? Yes, absolutely. Standing armies entirely for free. And then we'll get irrigation as well. Good lord, Gandhi hit it again. It's hashtag free real estate. Hope my persona gets to nukes in time and nuclear apocalypse. We can always continue the game after the ending if it looks like, you know, something like that is kind of close, or if there are goals that we're near, we can do that. I've got a whole load of messages from these AIs. They've got a grievance against me because I claimed a territory. I've got grievances against these guys who have no luxuries still. And what do you have? You've actually got a luxury, but we can't trade them. Brilliant. Fine. Be that way. 350 influence. We are so nearly close. Oh, so close, but so far. Let's keep deforesting. Literally all the forest. Sorry, climate. It has to be this way. Mello. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words, Mello. I doubt that I don't know if I would be the best content creator you've seen, but hey, but I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Good to see the stream tonight. Good to see the stream tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How are we doing for our stars? It's we're actually getting scientific ones. This is brilliant. I'd also quite like to tank out 2 military units because I feel like that military star will be an easy win for us. Likewise, the builder stars too. Well, we're just gonna have to retreat out of here because that is ugly as. As soon as this comes online, I need to connect it to my city if I want to have any hope of defending it, because we could easily lose this to, what are these? 2 warriors. Don't worry, don't worry. As soon as we can flip knock, the size of our army is no longer an issue. It is not longer an issue. Sacrifices must be made. Got to go in a few minutes, be back soon. Don't win without me. I don't know if that'll be a problem, Jacob. I meant in terms of humankind, to be honest. Oh, feels bad, man. Alright, let's grab masonry. And sailing. Brilliant. All these era stars we will get very quickly. However, it may be worth us bursting through to a particularly powerful technology. Like feudalism, perhaps, that would help our New World endeavours. Let's burst through to feudalism. It'll also take us through imperial power, which is really good as well. So let's smash through that, grab feudalism. If we're settling a new world, it'll matter. How are we doing fame-wise? Really, really poorly at the minute. Which we would expect, right? This is normal when you're playing on higher difficulties. Unfortunately, it is exacerbated by Blitz mode. Blitz mode makes it just 10 times worse. Who's winning is the real question. Orange. Who we... Okay, they're playing as the Harappans. This is likely why, because they've surged out of the gates with a lot of population. So... that's a thing. However, I think we can do this. Have a little faith in me. I could upgrade this to a city, or just attach it to La Best City. I think we just leave it as is for now. Right? I'll buy this garrison outright. That's an easy win. I'm going to need a bit more stability where that came from. Let's queue up the public fountain as well. And just sort of plink away on those things. Also, I should get the library. That's quite important. Okay, so La Best City's going to do La Best thing. Has the right to challenge the #1 in Mortal Kombat. Big mood. Okay, we can embark now. So, let's do it. Do I want to embark both these dudes? Unlikely. Let's keep this one floating around the capital just in case things turn sour. Knock. For a measly 31 influence. Don't forget knock. I'm knocking. Hey, knock. It's me. I'm here to take your free city. Thank you so much. Right. This is brilliant for us, and we will immediately queue up our unique district as well. Smash it down there, and we can absolutely yeet a whole load of districts around it. Get a makers one there, and a... maybe a foodie one? Or is it literally just makers all day, baby? It probably is. +3 food. +4 industry, but -2 food. Kind of a meh. -2 industry. It's one of those awful tiles which is already good by itself, and so you have to make a bad decision. Let's go food. Let's not go food. Let's go industry. And I've immediately changed my mind. But actually, that's a much better industry tile, so let's build that one first instead. Okay, so we've hoovered up knock, which has also given us some units. Hallelujah. Oh my goodness. Could we could go for the really quick take here. What the heck? Imagine. This could be the play. What do you reckon, chat? Hi, KSI. Good to see ya. Currently hiding in the bathroom watching the stream. Wife is none the wiser. I hope this is on Blitz speed. She's got suspicious with my last stream running multiple hours. Honey! Honey, you've been in there for 5 hours. Is everything alright? Big mood, Pico dog. Honestly, we could go for a quick steamroll here.
So tell me, how are you today?
Their war support is massive. We could actually get them to declare war on me. Do it? Do it! Jeepers, imagine. This would be ridiculous. But it might just work. Let's send the scouts over. And actually we can move through this way at them too. Right? So we move here. What kind of strength do they have, though? They've got 12 pop in this city. Ransack and attach it to knock. 12 pop and defenses don't. Yeah, I tend to agree. That is... If I can get some iron, we might be able to upgrade into swordsman and then maybe have a shot. Right? Do we have iron in our territory? Let me guess. I'm guessing the answer is no. Okay. Look at this. They're hooning around in my territory still.
Other empires are nervously wondering what is being built with those.
I actually think Knock needs to get its defenses up immediately, doesn't it? It really wants, like, a garrison there. We'll buy that. But then we really want probably garrisons and walls and all sorts of stuff here if we have any hope. Let's get the walls as well. And maybe even another garrison. That's a trash spot there. Probably next to the city, right? In fact, let's get 2. 1, 2, there and there. Just build up the Nox defenses because I really don't like that. Yeet. Trade for blue? Yeah, we're going to have to trade with blue for our iron, aren't we? It's sort of the only option. Unexpected consequences to be little. Let's go with redress, I guess. Okay, blue is going to be my best friend for life, Biffles. Absolute biffles. Oh. Come on. I renounced it and then they pushed it. Are you for real? Either way. We need... trade everything. And now we have ongoing demands. Oh my god. I've refused it and they've gone to war. Ah! What happened there? Okay, sorry. We just need to actually see what happened there. I believe what happened was I had a grievance and I was like, I don't want this grievance, so I got rid of it. And then they immediately pushed one on me, which turned into a demand, which I rejected, which caused them to go to war. I believe that's what happened, but let me just play that out again, because I'm not entirely sure. So, chat said, let's get iron off blue. So I went to blue, checked crises. Yeah, so we have a grievance and they have nothing. So let's just leave it at that, then. Right? Oh, no. That was just crazy. If I push it as a demand, they'll probably go to war as well. I think we literally can't trade with them because we're in this weird, like, diplomatic stalemate thing. I'm gonna have to retreat out of here again. They are just abusing me in every way. I'm gonna attach this to La Best City as, to be honest, just an emergency reaction to the immense pressure that we're finding ourselves under here. We're now forced to take this fight, so I'll just have to insta-resolve it and take the L. That's a... oh no, they're the Huns! Oy vey! Okay. What's good against the Huns? Walls. Let's get walls online very quickly as well. Blue has a hidden demand. Oh, do they have a hidden demand? Oh, they do, thank you. So they still have that demand pressed. It was just hidden from my line of sight. We could almost give them that. It's just one territory. Oh, and we have wonders to get as well. Let's get the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus. Quickly! Quickly claim it! We need the Mausoleum of Halicarnassus very badly. Swift on units, no. What one did I go for last time? Oh, I think I actually did go for Swift on units, didn't I? Okay, Swift on units it is. Right. Meanwhile, we have a new world to discover. War's been declared by the... oh, shoot. So they actually go to war with us regardless. Okay, sorry. What? What? What's going on up here? It's a 4v4. They're actually sieging the capital instantly. Oh my goodness. This is a disaster. This is a Blitz mode disaster gone rogue. I just want to... I'm sorry. I'm just going to replay that turn one more time. Because it looks like it doesn't matter what we do, they declare war with us. I'm not a save scum, I promise. I just think there has to be a way to diplomatically resolve this without them just throwing their toys out of the cot in some sort of knee-jerk reaction against me with no forewarning. So, to get their iron and to actually play them off, I think what we do here is give them that territory that we took, right? Go crisis. We accept their demand. Then we can trade everything. They've refused it anyway. Well, stuff me then. Oh, that is ridiculous. Okay, fine. Fine. So be it. Swift on units, as you would expect. Let's get a garrison and walls built here just to be safe. And I really don't know where to spread my army now. This is awkward. Now that we literally cannot get We literally can't do it. Okay. What do I want? I want all these units selected and moving. We need to just run back to the capital. On the off chance that they still fight me, we have to flee knock. Absolute wartime refugees. Jumbo, I crave violence. Might as well reload and get your territory back. Oh my goodness. You're kind of right, aren't you? Yeah, okay, you're right. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I'm so sorry. How many alternate futures can I play through? So actually, we're literally just going to go with the very first one. War with blue, take them all, give back nothing, says Sipiri. Killer Chief, give territory to blues for iron. Yeah, well, we tried, it didn't work. I like reloading, helps figure out how to make better turns. Yeah, that's true, and I kind of like it for the experimental factor as well, but I don't want to cheat either. So, as it turns out, there is literally nothing we can do to prevent this war, and nothing we can do to get their iron. So, that's kind of a big loss on many fronts. It does, however, pique my interest at these guys, who unfortunately want knock, which is super awkward. We're probably going to have war on two fronts and be unable to defend this territory regardless, but we will retreat out. We will attach it to the best city ever, right? We will, and we will also continue to build those walls as planned. Yeah, everything continues as planned here. In fact, I'm actually going to expel a couple of population to get that garrison online quicker, which I know is not the best move, but I'm going to do it. And then maybe I even do it here as well. 4 pop? Oh, no, absolutely not. I'm not going to do it for 4. For 2, I would consider, but no, not for 4. I think we're okay. Maybe. Get those walls as well. Are the walls a bit cheaper? They're only 2. Let's get them. Brilliant. And this poor unit who's about to sail off into nothingness. Go, you beautiful you! I guess we want Swift still. Yep. And what's going on here? We're losing our unit. Yikes. This is bad. This is bad. I feel like the world is closing in around me. The unforeseen events make it all the more interesting. Orange has iron.
It was not love or hate at first sight. Let's see how second sight goes.
They've got an ongoing demand as well. We could give this territory to them. Let's do it. We'll give it to Orange. They're the only one who don't mega hate us. But they're still refusing my things! Ah! Why? Why does everyone diplomatically hate me? Disaster. Disaster. Oh well. If we can at least stop them fighting us, I guess that's something. A war on 2 fronts. Orange is a wary introvert. Yeah, not big on not big on finding a deal with me, huh? But hold the phone. We didn't get attacked by blue. That's curious. Oh my goodness, this cliff is so extreme, we can't get through to the best city. It is literally geographically landlocked. Look at that. Big cliffs the whole way. It's a shame we can't build a ladder. That would be very useful right now. Maybe we just turn on yellow. What do you think? Maybe we have to. I think we have to. Can I get an extra unit to help support the fight? Yes. I'm going to literally burn through the city's entire population. Right. To build up as many units as I can. And we're going to go for a surprise strike on yellow. And hope that blue doesn't fight us. Although we might need units here to defend against blue as well. In fact, we almost certainly do. So let's queue up. Let's queue up a couple of warriors in the capital. Let's also, in the best city ever, queue up at least one warrior. Whew, this is not how I thought this would go. I've opened up an alternative future with all those reloads and broken the timeline. Arguably, we almost need this unit back to base as well. But let's see what they can do. We really need boats. We need a lot of things. Claim the Wander. I've lost it. That is really annoying. Okay. This is a lot to manage. I feel like the surprise war against the Huns would be a good idea, though. But maybe I'm dreaming. We can't send reinforcements to the best city ever. We literally can't. Which is super awkward, because it might mean that we lose the best city ever. Lighthouse it is. Just surrender. Actually, yeah, maybe. Maybe we do the classic peace out, become vassal. I can't do it. We could peace out for 1900 gold, but that feels like a stupid idea. And then we could concede something in the peace deal just to get them off our backs. What could I don't want to concede the best city ever, Knock, or San Lorenzo though. And I can't become their vassal because it gives them too much. Let's just see how this goes. We're in some very defendable positions here. We may actually be able to at least hold this off. These units that are attacking from rivers are really hurting themselves. My levies are getting promoted. Lose a fight to give them more support. Yeah, that was sort of my backup plan here. Although, we may not actually even need to lose a fight. Kinda don't want to lose that fort. Probably should have moved there. But let's just hold. Okay, so the best city ever actually did an alright job at defending, which makes me feel even more confident over here at the capital. Oof. That's a big oof. Shift these units, try and get some fully healed ones in their place, is the idea. Those swordsmen are absolutely brutalizing my peasants. Like there's no tomorrow. But it's okay. It's okay. They're holding the line. And I think they've got someone coming up to the flank, so I'm just going to hold this position here. Better late than never. Good thing Huns are terrible at taking cities. Yes, that is our saving grace. Absolutely. Well and truly. Let's keep defending. I think I'll block this as well. Okay. We held off 2 attacks quite well there. And we don't even have all of our army. That makes me think maybe we can go for this strike. Oh my god, Gareth, you're late. Yo, it's a surprise stream, Gareth! YouTube didn't give people much of a warning. Also, I didn't give people much of a warning, so that's my bad. I gave about 1 hour's warning this time, instead of my normal 12 hours. So, I think we can probably take fault on multiple fronts there. I'm really still tempted to take that. So tempted. What do you reckon? What do you guys think? Am I a fool to fight yellow at the same time that I'm fighting a defensive war against blue? I feel like the answer is a probable yes. But I don't know. I'm gonna sail out here, take a bit of a risk, see if we can find the new world. That battle is turned out. That battle is turned out. But here we go. Straight back in again for another round. Oh, and it's another 46 damage taken there. That is just ridiculous. Let's get you over onto this river tile. Move you over to the flag. You can go there. And defend. And defend. And just desperately hold this front line while we send reinforcements to the capital. They've moved into our forts. That's bad. That I didn't have that blocked. That's really bad. I'm a fool. However, they are at least on a river, which I guess is something. Oh. Hold! Hold! Can we get our reinforcements here this turn? Yes. Brilliant. Get in. Get in that battle. There's one. There's two. Nice. Just in the nick of time as well. Get our javelin throwers in the fight. Love it. They're going to take an absolute walloping now that they've got units inside the battlefield, though. I do not like that, Sam I am. I guess we move to hold the choke point still. Probably. Probably. And then move these units up, my javelin throwers. And that one's actually in an okay defensive spot. We should probably have swapped them, but that's alright. Hold. Okay, so that battle has been reinforced and held successfully. Helps you haven't missed more than an hour or so, especially since you're defending this war. Yeah. This looks like deja vu to an earlier game. Or the Huns, for so long they became the Mongols. Oh, the 1,000 Years' War. I'm quite concerned about Lebest City. It would be fair to say. I guess we stab that guy. Right? And then defend. Oh! No! We're gonna lose Lebest City. And this is not ideal. No easy way to get through unless I push through this territory to the north. Shoot. This unit's going to die if it stays out in the open ocean, so we just have to do this awkward, like, bob in, bob out, until we can get access to more. Oh, this is bad. We've lost Lebest City. Disaster. Disaster. Thankfully, we're going to win the siege on the capital. And then what? We're going to have to march straight back and take Lebest City. Are you for real? Can you get vision from anywhere along here? No. Oh, the javelin throwers actually did a reasonable job at retaliation there. Thank goodness they are here. And then just defend. We just need to play this as slowly as we can to try and stall them out for as long as I can. What am I going to do about Lebest City? What I'm going to have to do, actually, is send these units up this way, move through their territory while we're at war, and take back Lebest City. That's the only option. We've got army composition, which will give us 1 extra combat strength, so I'll hoover that up, no problem. And then also, we probably want the influence on the main plaza too. That's a long time coming. Let's hoover that up. Go with the old peak with this unit again, probably soon. Or we could reinforce with it, I suppose. Didn't think about that. I think we'll just skip. And knock, we need... What do we need? We need walls. We need... Probably another garrison. Or 5 million. Get 2 there and there. Just work up our defense on knock while we literally abandon it at all costs. On the bright side, we are getting some military stars here. And, yes, we've done it. Thank goodness. Successfully defended the siege of the capital. 1 out of 2 ain't bad. But now we need to really capitalize on this momentum. Pun fully intended. And make our way through to La Best City. Brilliant. We should be able to get over there, right? Oh, here's another 4v4. Okay. That's fine. I would love to be able to upgrade those units, but we just haven't got any iron. They've got 1, but they won't accept my deal, will they? Oh my god, they did. Will they accept this as well? Oh no, they've thrown it back at me, but I can't afford it. Gonna have to refuse it. That was close. That was close. Build more soldiers. Let's go +1 combat strength again. This is a dreadful position to be attacked, but what we'll try and do is use this geography to our advantage, which probably means actually doing exactly what these units have done and fleeing about as far as we can get from the actual battle site. This is even, this is not, so we need to get onto some semblance of sort of even footing. Although, that unit is actually not terrible, and we can reinforce from back here, right? Get our javelin throwers in the mix. Brilliant. Get that unit in the mix as well. And you. Und du! Right, so we'll absolutely just flood them with units. I guess I want to hold this river spot. And then literally just hold with all of these units. That's not a bad stab, but it worked better when they stabbed me. So, I'm just going to let them stab me. And maybe move off the flag. How much damage are they doing? 39 to my measly 19. I mean, that's just the high ground being the high ground. That is what it is. This unit here can be replaced by this one, so they'll need to swap. Right? And then this one actually could replace this one. No, it can't. Lol. You can go there, though. And we'll defend this really bad low ground. But it is what it is. Dang it, they took that spot. I knew they would do that. We almost need to break through there as well. Let's fall back. Ooh. Aww. Unlucky. Let's just move that one there. And I'll just speed through that so the AI can run back to the city and hide in the walls. Brilliant. We will win this fight, which is great, because then we'll push through and maybe take our city back. Just need like 60 gold, not too long to get his trade. Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right. Just need to save up for a couple more turns. Hold the line. Then, of course, we'll also need gold to upgrade our units, though. So gold is going to continue to be a bit of a challenge for us. Oh my god, they just swept through me. Go for that attack while it's advantageous, and it still wasn't. This is brutal. Can't even claim the kill there. Disaster. These units have done a good job at falling back to the walls, though. We will at least hold steady in these walls. Although I would love to clear that unit off that flag. Wonder if I can get there with the archer. I'm heading out to an un-American soccer game. Don't go nuts and super chat without me, or do. I can catch up later. See you, Max. Thanks so much for your kindness, friend. Enjoy that non-American game. Just need like 60 gold. What are we on? 41. Ugh. Let's take that. Do I dare move on? What round are we on? Round 2 out of 3. I think I have to. No. I think I have to. No. Let's just defend. Yep, that was the right call. That was the right call. Happy with that. We'll lose the flag, but that's okay. Give that guy a stab while we're here, though. How about it? Whew, it was a defeat, but we won. It was a weird defeat. A very weird defeat indeed. Now that we can move this unit again, let's get them up to here and peek across that way and end that turn. This is not looking good. Un-American! Okay, reconvene the absolute scragglers that are this army. Again, we kind of want the high ground, so actually, let's move through and seize the advantage here. Do what we've been trying to do. Would love some military reinforcements, but we don't have copper or iron. This is like the worst case scenario of all times, really. Where I'm stuck just building warriors and so on. Disaster. Frankly, a disaster. Let's just hold here in case we can get that iron next turn. Again, I probably just need more military units. My poor population. Look, they've all been conscripted. There's no one left in our cities. Literally no one left. Here they go again, relentlessly pushing on this capital. Let's have a look and see how the AI handles this. Because I think once you start the manual battle, you can get away with autoing, and they tend to do fairly smart things. Yeah, like that was fine. That was a perfectly fine defense. Let's merge up these armies. Get them connected. Can't quite connect there, but that's okay. This is an army of 4. Again, we still don't have the iron. And I've lost my gold. Big yikes. I admire your faith in this game. I would have resigned ages ago. I'm just going to play out this war, because this war could still be a turning point. And I know it looks super rough, and it is fairly rough, but, I mean, Lebest City still has no pop, so we can walk in and take Lebest City, right? That's the first thing that we can absolutely do. Also, it might be worth distracting them by ransacking that territory with a unit. That will definitely grab their attention. There they go. Literally, we've like thrown a stone. Oh, what was that? Okay, we've had war declared on us by another party now. That is less than ideal. However, moving to attack that ransacker has left this unit open. Did anyone see that auto-resolve, or was that just me? What? Huh? my goodness, that's probably the GG, isn't it? That must be the GG. I heard some interesting. I've been reading your comments, and someone had noted that the what a lame move. Can't win them all. GG. That's me throwing in the towel and rage quitting right there in that moment. Man, that is a rage quit worthy moment. Take the L. I think we probably do take the L. And try out the new beta patch was what I was about to say. I heard you guys talking about the new beta patch being kind of exciting and fun. Apparently the Huns have been nerfed. I'm keen to try that out. I just want to see what happens if I just defend everything here, though. Just in case there was actually a way to do this in a better way, you know? But I think we've just been overrun. Again, Blitz mode defeats me. Surprise wars, and I haven't even met them yet. Amazing. Amazing. This was actually a fairly brutal attack, so perhaps the AI wasn't quite as foolish as I once thought. Although, now that we're in their walls... They've just got one unit. Oh, no, look, they do actually have support coming back from that city. Yeah, we've just been overrun. Absolutely overrun. I mean, I managed to tie it for this turn, but... Does that really matter? Ah, oh, damn you, Blitz mode! You get me every time! I'm gonna have to play on, like, low difficulty. Alright, can't win them all. Always manual. Is your persona downloadable? Yes, it is. It's in the description, Kevin. Right, let us... resign and concede defeat this time. I'm willing to wave the white flag. Absolutely willing to wave the white flag. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to throw you onto the BRB screen. That will have chat on screen, which is kind of cool, because now you'll be able to see that as well. So you'll be able to see the words and the and the alerts and all that sort of stuff. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to now download the beta patch. And let me just see, what are we going to do here? Exit game. Yes. I'm going to download the beta patch, and let's see what's changed. Does anyone know in chat if you could throw out BRB forever? Hi, chat. GG. Coo, coo, coo. We'll just keep you on the BRB screen forever. Right, let's download this beta patch. It's been a while since I've downloaded a beta patch on Steam, actually. Where are we? Humankind. The Mac beta is available today. Should I whip out a Mac? Brilliant. What have we got? Posted today, Thursday the 16th of September. Beta version. Awesome. Okay. Love it. Did I miss anything? YouTube mobile live streams are a lot better. Yeah, I quite like watching live streams on mobile. I think you're so right. There's no notes here, but I guess they've put the notes on the forum. Added coastal sieges. Ah, okay. That's cool. Right, let me just install this. Beta patch. Tap, 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 tap. My stupid loud keyboard. Oh my god, it's so loud. I regret buying such a loud one now. Oh dear. Okay. Right. Properties, betas, let's go. Which one is it? Is it? I guess it's not the Mac beta. Yep. Cool. All right, I'll just download that. I'll be back in literally just a minute. Don't go away. I'm just installing that patch. Right, oh, we are cruising and ready for a bruising. Let's quickly try out this new patch at the end of the stream here. Probably go for like half an hour or something. What I will do is also edit the title of the stream. There we go. Brilliant. Oh, and Humankind has finished updating. You'll be very pleased to know. Lovely stuff. You have to manually download the beta versions of the patches, Gareth. You don't have to manually download the normal ones, but to download the beta version, you have to go into the properties of in Humankind. Oops, I'm opening up my video editor for some reason. You have to open up the properties in Humankind in Steam, and then smash out a beta patch download. It's a very small file, but it is quite hidden, obviously. And then also, I will just quickly update. Oh, man, that's going to be an exciting video. I hope you guys like that tomorrow. And I'm just also going to change that. Brilliant stuff. Thank you for bearing with me. I appreciate your patience. We lost around 50 viewers, but the 120 of you who are still here, I appreciate you. You are awesome. Thank you for bearing with me while I horrendously muck around and sort out this beta patch. The good news is it is done and we are ready, completed today at exactly 10 a.m. I don't have a video on these beta changes. I'll work on that after the stream. But I do have I did provide a sort of a news update last week, which covered off some of the more broader things that the team was working on. Oh, Kamu, big love heart to you as well. Alright, let's launch this Humankind bad boy, shall we? Oh, I should probably also just, actually, while I remember, tweak the... Where are we? Why do my thumbnails not show up? That's so annoying. Sorry, this is a me problem. If anyone asks, I'm currently at the 45 minutes of the stream recapping it. Oh boy! What? Who dares leave? I know, can you believe it? The impatience. 12 more likes and we break 3 digits. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome. Right, I'm loading back up into Humankind now. We are playing on, now, officially, the new beta patch. What are we? About an hour and 30 minutes in. I'll put a time card for the VODers, so that the VODers don't need to suffer through that first game if they don't want to. We're at 1 hour and 30... Man, how's it already been an hour and 35? What the heck? Right, let me swap you back to live. Look at this, here we go. The glutton persona. Oh yes, we were playing against the gluttonous person earlier actually. First time I can catch you live, I've seen a few of your Humankind games. Oh, thank you so much. That's awesome to hear. Have you heard of a bug where some icons in the game show up as text, like population, instead of the pop icon? No, I haven't. I hope we get to see it. Right, Shall we roll a new game to test through this patch? I believe we shall. Let's play on, because we're just testing this patch run, and we're also going to play on Blitz, and Blitz is super hard for no reason. We're just going to play on the normal difficulty, right? Because we actually want to experiment with some things here. In terms of competitors, you guys didn't really get a great run in that last game, so I'm going to leave you folks in for another one. I forgot to ignore food on Blitz. I'm going to listen to you this time unexpectedly. Otherwise, we're just going to leave everything else as it was, as random. And let's jump in and have a wee play with this patch. We're looking for bugs. We're looking for the Huns. We're looking for a new surrender screen, I'm told. Can't get rid of true fans that easily. Oh my goodness, apparently not. Alrighty. I don't usually play on the beta versions during live streams because they are, as you might imagine, beta versions of patches, so they tend to be a little bit less stable. But hopefully this one is fairly well balanced and we can smash it off. Obviously now I'll have to play on my Mac as well. I have to try the Mac version too. Right. What is this start? Ooh. Oh, Scott Strayer, the man, the myth, the legend himself. How are you doing, friend? Welcome. Scott with the $7.99 Australian, the mighty Australian dollar. With the $7.99 Australian super chat says, made it, okay? Kia ora, Scott. Thank you so much. It's great to see you. And great timing as well. You didn't miss anything from the first game. Now, we'll do the classic, get the scouts, send the new one out, get D's nuts. Once you've got D's nuts, you send the new scouts out. Unfortunately, we can't keep snowballing it, but that is okay. Good, now that you're online. Yes, testing the new patch as well. How fun. And it's Blitz mode, so we've made it to a new era. You know what that means. It's culture picking time. Do we get first dibs? Oh my goodness, we nearly did. I can't believe it. Who should I pick? I won't do a poll for this very first one, because I'm keen to get through to the next era relatively quickly. But if you just spam your suggestions in the chat, I will choose them, basically. What kind of land do we have? Honestly, I haven't played the Harappans in so long. I kind of want to play the Harappans. But let's see what we're actually dealing with. Does anyone have any movement? No. So we've got this fairly plain Jane looking territory. There is a river up there which looks nice. Otherwise, what am I hearing in chat? Phoenician, I've got 2 for Egypt. I've got 3 for Phoenicia. I've got 3 for Egypt. 5 for Egypt. Here come the Harappans. The Mycenaeans, I believe they've been taken. Egypt, Phoenicia, Harappans. Is there a culture you've not picked yet? Ooh. Yes. I haven't played the Nubians. They're the only ones I haven't played. Joe, Phoenicia, 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 Phoenicia. I'm hearing a lot of Phoenicia. Holy moly, you guys want Phoenicia in a big way. Still on turn 1 and the Mycenaeans are taken. Yep. Literally. I will never get to play them. They are always taken. Olmecs. We played Olmecs at the start of that last run, so I won't play them. Nubia. I feel like Phoenicia won. I feel like Phoenicia won that. Phoenicians suck. Mood. Olmecs, we literally played Olmecs at the start of the stream, so I won't play them again. I feel like Phoenicians won that vote. So Phoenicians it is. What do we get? We get a haven, which provides 2 money for coastal water, 2 money for lakes. It also counts as a farmer's quarter and a market quarter. We get plus 2 money per traders. And a boat. See if you can find a boat. Phoenicia I've actually only played once as well, so... Actually, kind of excited to play the Phoenicians. Also a merchant culture, which is kind of fun. You guys, I believe, on balance, chose Phoenicia, so let's smash out the Phoenicians. Huabing, huabam, huaboom. Egypt's a great for early game industry boost. Egypt is definitely the best pick. I do not doubt that. I do not doubt that at all for a minute. Right, so... We've got some good coastal tiles. Really good. We also get adjacency for districts. So, if we put it here... Right. It is a harbour. It counts as a farmer's and a market. So if I go, I can get 1, 2, 3. That's probably about as... Or actually, there we'll get 4. Yeah, we'll do it there. So we'll want to put our city... either here or here. It's a really bad spot for a city. Maybe we can just explore that way a bit more. Plan for Dutch? Maybe! Maybe we go a big, sort of ocean-faring run. Outpost to the north first. Yeah, totally. It's just, we're playing on Blitz mode, so every second counts. But these territories are definitely better. Definitely. Also, arguably more defendable. Boats, man. Boatman, all day. Because it's Blitz mode, I'm going to place that down first. I know it's not brilliant, but I just want to get that down so it can start earning me influence, because without that, we're not going to be able to take the rest of these.
By building an outpost, claiming territory is this easy.
An ocean run is powerful. Yes, you're right. With the religious tenets as well. That religion for the yeah. The +2 food on coastal tiles is nutso. And we will absolutely take advantage of that. Let's also jump this way. Okay, this is quite a productive... This is quite a nice tile, actually. And then I think maybe we use these guys to slay these animals. Brilliant. Good work, team. You did good. And while we're here, what we should do is use this guy to chop some forests as well to help this outpost along. But it's already built, and it's already a city, and it's already earning influence. Brilliant.
The luxuries of civilization.
It was a quad territory. Woof! Woof! Do you know the show How I Met Your Mother? Yes. I would have gone for the outpost on 1 northeast. Makes it cheaper to get outposts around that. Yeah. I mean, it's Blitz mode. You gotta move fast. I cannot stress enough. You have to move fast. Double, triple adjacency for the harbour replacement districts just makes common quarters explode with stability. Yes, let's see what kind of ridiculous yields we can get. In terms of luxuries, I mean, horses is great, but let's go calendar first and end that up. The algorithm definitely liked your last coastal run. Yeah, I'd like to do a proper one on like a proper coastal map. This one is definitely more experimental, but keen to play this new patch nonetheless. Egypt, 4 pyramids, 8 makers would have rocked, wouldn't it? Imagine. Hey, but we can still utilize this with future cultures, right? We don't just have to utilize it here in the ancient era. Crushed your persona last night, Jumbo. Keep up the great content. I'm so glad to hear that, Mel. That is awesome. Should we yeet this guy as well? Let's do it. Insta result. What? What? How did they lose that? How did they lose that? Oh, the Khmer. Yeah, we could take the Khmer next time and go absolutely nuts with production around that central. Okay, so, oh my god, we're at 99 likes. Who's going to be the 100th person? There are 156 of you watching, so I know at least one of you hasn't hit it. I hate to ask, but I know you haven't. I can see you. Yeah, that's a big F. The Fs are just rolling through the chat. They are pretty wounded, but come on. Come on. Goes for the absolute charge. Look at him roll. And try and sneak this one into this forest. Oh no, it found me. Shoot. I wanted to try and make it attack over rivers. Like that. That is exactly as intended. We'll finish it up next turn. With this guy. Probably. Okay, great. Right, how are we doing? We need to grab that. That gives us calendar. Who freaking rah. And I got it first, suckers. Thank you. We did it. 3 digits. Love to see it. Right. We want domestication and then carpentry to start chopping forests. Maybe carpentry first, actually. Let's go carpentry first. Bibbly Boss will get that online. Brilliant. And you can't join this battle, unfortunately, because we don't have reinforce. This is kind of annoying, but I guess I have to move this unit. Oh, yay! In his last throw! Junk! He threw it out. We need harbour. Yes, you're right. Harbour will be my next tech. We need to rush boats and harbour and all that sort of good stuff. Right, where do I want this territory? Preferably just somewhere that has mega production. Oh, +9, +10's not bad. It's about as good as we're going to get, in fact. Let's do it. And then you need to go this way, because this territory looks particularly juicy as well. Brilliant. Fan out the boys. And 1 turn. Now you can chop forests. Please no, please no. 1 more turn. Look at all these rivers. Woof. That is fantastic. That is absolutely fantastic. Now, let's do the harbour thing. Fishing! To get our haven. Brilliant. That'll hopefully make us a lot of money and we'll just become mega rich. Fighting for influence at the moment. Yeah, the big fight. What happened to the Greek run? It didn't end brilliantly well, Bruno. Let me put it that way. It had some difficulties. Let's do that. That is brilliant. And then let's send this unit further to the north. Hopefully we don't stumble across another enemy too soon. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, so we're going to get our harbour down. It benefits from, I believe, food and... Shoot, what was it? I can't remember. What does it need to be next to? Farmer's quarter and a market quarter is what it counts as. That probably means building these improvements first is actually a... Holy moly. Ace. Oh. What the heck? Ace Smart, thank you so much. That is literally, again, like almost first equal, maybe second equal for the largest donation I've ever received. What the hell? Ace Smart with a 50 US dollar super chat. Look at it. It's pink. You know they're mad when they're pink. You know they're mad when they're pink. Thank you so much. Ace Smart says, God bless, love your content, hope your channel keeps on the up and up. Well, with people like you, yes, Aaron, second equal, I should note. With people like you, how could it not? Oh, thank you so much. That is so generous and kind of you. Holy man, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Sorry, credit where credit's due. In that last stream, there were donations that were over $100, I should clarify. But $50, I'm not trying to downplay you. That's not what I'm saying. Just credit to the people last time. Sorry, I'm mincing my words. I cannot think straight. Thank you so much. That is so kind. That is so kind. Man. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We shall name a city in your honor. Ace. We shall name a city in your honor. Ace, what do we call it? I'm not sure. Throw your suggestions in the chat. I default to Ville every time. Like, what do you call a city? Ville? So dumb. So dumb. I'm a moron, I know. Either way, let's continue to build those improvements. That's fine. And I guess we just keep pushing forward, right? To the north, to the north, to the north. I must have more. I also need to try and get visibility over this territory, but it is just an absolute logistical nightmare to walk through here. With all of these forests and rivers and everything. Just got Humankind last night and haven't touched it yet because I got into Kingdoms Reborn. Oh, I have not really played much Kingdoms Reborn. I've been playing, outside of Humankind, a lot of Hearts of Iron at the moment, actually. I'm playing a Hearts of Iron run and really enjoying it. Haven't played Hearts of Iron in ages. But man, it's very, very fun. Big fan of what Paradox do. Okay. Oh. Let's get domestication because we need horses. Oh, but what we also need now is our district, don't we? Why is the best one there? I wanted it to be here. But that is absolutely better. The only thing is... Reason why I wanted to place it here was because I can build land districts around it. And you know what, actually, we're probably going to end up with more harbours. Which means that while this is a good spot, this is technically a good spot for this one, it's likely to be an even better spot for one in future. So I'm going to stick with my weird plan of building a suboptimal harbour, right? Ace Ventura. Ace Venturaville. Love it. Love it. Someone did 15999. Yeah, old Scott Strayer. That was Scott Strayer, I believe. There we go. Consider it done. It's a bit of a mess, but it's there. And let's deforest all of these just to pump production into Ace Venturaville. Let's accept the trade treaty with these guys and hoover up their incense, because we are a trader, of course. So we shall do just that. And we really need to get these territories claimed fairly quickly. So let's snake that unit to that one, and let's snake this unit to that one. Hoover these up, because we do now know that they're border territories, which puts a little bit more pressure on us to do it right. Woof. Speaking of do it right, how do you like me now? Another really cool territory up to the north here. This is a really interesting one, actually. Look at how diverse its geography is. No! How dare you fight me? Thankfully, they are going to be running at me across open ground, which is terrible for them. Although I would quite like to get to my flag, actually, so I'm going to run down here. That might trick them to come back this way and fight me. It has. I could actually just defend and hold here. Yeah, let's just fight them here. I think this is fine. that is a fun fact. That is a really fun fact. That is such a fun fact. Okay, I'll finish this guy, because that is just a brilliant thing to do. So let's smash him out, and then we'll probably take this territory fairly quickly as well, because we can see it's a neighboring one. I'm probably going to prioritize it ahead of some of those others, so let's... Oh my god. Whew. Oh. Wow. Oh my god. I'm dead. I'm dead. Just this. It's red. It's red. Oh shit. Ace Smart. What the heck? What? Ooh, I'm literally shaking. Ace Smart with a $201 super chat says, let's take that #1 spot then, haha. Seriously, gotta get back to work though, take care. Oh my god, the drive-by super chat. Ace Smart. I mean, that is... I just can't even. Should we call an ambulance? I think you absolutely broke me. My brain doesn't even know how to comprehend this. What is going on with my life? Oh my god. Imagine being that rich. Just a casual $201 drive-by. What the heck, dude? That's like, that's like... Wow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. That is humbling and so kind and so generous. Thank you, Ace Smart. That is yours. That is yours. You can hold that with pride. The top spot. Keep it, please. Keep it. Keep it. Hold it. Love it. Oh... Honestly, that is too kind. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say or do. I just can't even imagine giving yen instead of dollars. Yeah. 1 million yen! Wow! Or like Zimbabwean dollars. Anyone from Zimbabwe in the chat? Fancy, don't they have like $1 trillion notes? Because, and this feels bad, but their poor currency is so like overinflated. That it's like $1 trillion. I don't know, but that is nuts. Thank you so much. Oh, and you've joined the JumboPixels as well, just to add insult to injury. I really appreciate that. Thank you, Ace Smart. You truly are the smartest ace of all. Thank you so much. That is ridiculous. You are ridiculous in every way, and I love you. Just got your first victory. Oh, congrats, Gabrielle. 1 million yen is 9,000 US dollars. Okay, maybe don't do 1 million yen. Takesies backsies. Do we want absorb or create cheaper? I think we probably want create cheaper. So let's do that. Although we will be doing a bit of absorbing. I'm doing a high tier, but I'm scared I'd forget about it. Yeah, you don't want to, like, forget about it. Nah, I totally agree. No, honestly, the little memberships make a big difference because obviously the super chats make the most tremendous difference because literally, like, a super chat like that, for example, is literally the equivalent of like 7 videos that do really well, right? So it's phenomenal. But also, like, the little memberships make a big difference for me as well because it's one way that I can be like, okay, even if things go badly this month, I will still be able to buy groceries or whatever it may be, right? So I super appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, this is different. This fame banner. This is different somehow. Something has changed about it. It's got a different color on it or something. We're noticing the really minor changes in this patch. Hey, that's slightly changed colors. It probably hasn't. I'm probably just mad. 1 million Zimbabwean dollars is 2,700 US. Oh, that's still too much. I won't be a Zimbabwean millionaire anytime soon. Yeah, we'll trade luxuries with you. You've got none, but we would have. What a dick. What? Oh, Jeebus. What are you doing? Good night. Good night. Good night. Well, that's it. Okay. We're just... Mr. Beast enters the chat himself. Scott, what are you doing? Scott. You're richer than the whole of Australia combined. What are you doing? No. What the actual is right, Matthew? Oh my goodness. What the heck? Oh my god. I just can't even fathom. That's... What? What? Someone call 911! You're gonna kill me! My mind is going to explode into a million pieces. Jeepers. That is nuts. It is absolutely not a competition, and I do not condone anybody bankrupting themselves. But... Scott. Nicholson. 319.99. I love the .99. Scott says, hey pal, no one takes my place, love you though. What? Scott? Well, you need... Obviously, we need a city for you now as well. So... Oh my goodness, Scott. That is just absurdly... What? What? Scott Nicholson with the $319 super chat. Thank you so much. That is ridiculously kind, and you absolutely did not need to do that, and there is never any pressure for anybody to do that, but man, I appreciate that so much. You're ridiculous and insane. Oh, and little Kerr with a $10 golden super chat to follow up. I'm gone for 5 minutes and things go crazy. Why? And Devilish, $1.99. My gods, man, what is going on in this chat laughing face? Yeah, ridiculous. Ridiculous. Fun fact, WoW has more gold than Venezuela money. That is a fun fact. Thank you, you guys. You are just awesome. Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh. Whew. Okay. So who can find the donation chat on which Jumbo enters cardiac arrest? Oh my god. Literally, someone call an ambulance. It's 111 in New Zealand, by the way, not 911. If I literally cark it and you just hear this slump on my keyboard, like this mashing of keys, it's 111. So you have to call 111, not 911. No one's gonna come if you call 911. Oh, and just do it! As well, with the $10 super chat. Thank you. The beautiful golden colour rains through. That is so kind. What are you doing? But thank you so much. Oh, that is so very kind. Choo choo. Listen to that super chat train purr. You guys are nuts. Look at all those. Look at that up in the top chat there. That is insane. What are you doing? How do you do this? Who are you? Are you all secretly my mum? Part of me still thinks so. I just can't believe the kindness of strangers that you would give up money to support me like this. I honestly really appreciate it. I wouldn't be able to do this full time if it wasn't thanks to you. And I have been able to do it full time for the last month, and I'm going to keep going for as long as I can. I'm going to ride it until I'm literally on the bones of my backside, poor and impoverished. But thankfully, that ain't going to happen. Thank you so much. Let's get the Maker's Quarter here. Maybe buy that horse ranch as well. Why not? Or also, let's get the harbour improvement. That would be very useful for these coastal tiles, which we are now increasingly working at breakneck pace. We can also, on this territory, before we upgrade it to your city, Scott, we can use our influence to buy a haven, which is so ludicrously powerful. So let's spend 11 influence to smash that out. Let's also connect that luxury while we're at it. Brilliant to see. Thanks for the NZ emergency number, chat. We'll put 111 on speed dial. Is help with your pal. Got to go to work and earn your money. Still listening though. Oh my god, Scott. Do not. 111 would go through to 911 in America anyway. There's some special process. Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that, but that makes a lot of sense. You'd want to hope that was the case, wouldn't you? Jumbo is definitely going to live a life of luxury. I can assure you I am not. But I can definitely breathe a sigh of relief that the rent and the food and the everything is going to get paid next month. So thank you for that. One day. Right. Let's go shamanism, because that is absolutely the play here. And then, what's going on here? I'm fighting with a bear. 2 bears. And I don't actually want to fight them, so I'm going to retreat away from them like the coward I am. Brilliant. And let's go sailing. Let's continue. It's better than Chicken Ranch. You're so right. I don't know what Chicken Ranch is, Jason, but I'm imagining it's better than whatever it is. I really want these 2 territories, but I especially want this one. I don't even know where the best spot to claim it's going to be. But look at all these rivers. And resources too. Somebody mentioned in chat before that the resources have changed a bit with this patch. I will explore that afterward. And then where do we need this guy? Down here. Yeah. Get down there. Grab that one as well. We're still deforesting in the capital, and let's continue to do that. There's not going to be a single forest left in this absolutely barren landscape. Stars, 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 and more stars. Brilliant. Of course, we get most of our stars from money, and we don't have an awful lot of it. These bears are literally just chasing me down. Oh my goodness. It's because they've got a layer here. Dang it. They took a territory from me while I had my back turned. But we'll take this one, which will sort of awkwardly splice their land in 2. Love that. And hopefully that guy can take this one, but we might just send some backup down just in case. Yes, you do still need embarking. Yes. Yes. Man, I'm super late. I just bought a new bike. A motorbike. Oh, congrats, Alan. How awesome. Wicked. Go you. Do I want to spam out Second City? Not quite yet, but we're nearly there. Ideally, I'd get some more coastal tiles as well, right? So maybe this deforester can get ready to jump across this, which you'd think it'd be able to just dance across there anyway. However, we shall take down that and end that turn. Lovely stuff. I've got my merchant ability, which I probably will just never use. Although we could use it, I suppose, to get our era stars, couldn't we? And we could save a bit of influence from it too. Maybe it's not a bad idea. Do I have anything to use it on? No. Oh, yes. Oh, I'd use his influence anyway. But, nonetheless, there you go. There's a resource connected. This territory has another one, actually, to go. Ooh, Defiant, Superstitious, or Pay the Gold. Let's pay the gold. We're absolutely rich. One of the benefits of 80-hour work weeks. Oh, it's a lot of stakes. But yeah, long hours. Absolutely long hours. Oh my goodness. Who are these? They could absolutely roll me down if they decided to step in here. Not again! Please, not again! It's the Harappans, isn't it? They're insane thingies. Here's another coastal tile, at least. Sorry, territory. Another coastal territory, which we probably want to settle along one of these rivers. And if we put it here, we can get the weird triangulation thing going on, right? Gareth says build units. No! I refuse! I hate building units. They're the worst. Never! I just don't like to lose my population early, you feel? You feel? I'm gonna build Maker's Quarters first, like an absolute madman. And continue to chop the forest down. See the people who have enough money to donate to a streamer, and then I cover a poor student who is happy that he can afford a sandwich from the supermarket after school. Hey, totally fair. Sorry, get pop first or build walls. Walls? Walls, you are absolutely right. Getting the Commons Quarter buff is nice, but also getting the plus food is nice, so I'm going to spend 8 influence to get that, plus 5% food on our cities. Speaking of our cities, next turn or the turn after, let's get a second one. Oh, they have an outpost here now, which means I can't claim it, but I can steal it. So, let's hook these guys up. They've got 2 bears roaming around nearby that we don't really want to challenge, but we do want to head this way and hoover this up as soon as we can. Next turn we can get that city, which we will do. In terms of our technologies, we've got sailing already, and we're moving our way towards trade expeditions, which we just need wheel for. So I'm going to get wheel, and then bounce through probably bronze working and organized warfare. And that should keep us in a pretty good spot. We're about to change cultures, change eras, which is nice. Can't wait to play you live. I'm going to kick you. Yeah, you will. What do I want to do with this unit? Probably just send it that way now. I think we're done in the capital. Oh, KBTV, thank you so much for the $4.99 super chat. Again? Exclamation mark, question mark? Yes, it has happened again. I am so fortunate. Ridiculously humbled and fortunate. We're going to have to manual this because I don't want to lose. Move up, try and get into that forest. They've attacked us first, so they've taken the forest. That's fine. Get a good stab there at least, and then probably just defend and hide. We're in cover, we're in a forest, but we're taking double hits from all these bears. Thankfully, we won at the end of the day. And... no! They're blocking me from walking straight in! Oh! Oh, and it's time to choose our culture. How about it? I'm going to put this one to you, chat. So let's see, who have we got? Played as the Greeks last game, we won't play them. I'm going to rule out... I mean, they could be a shout, actually. Carthaginians seems like the logical move. So we'll definitely put them in as an option, right? The logical step, we need to play Dido. Dido herself. The Huns, though. I'm told the Huns have been nerfed, so we'll throw them in. We don't have to play them just because they've been nerfed, but we'll throw them in nonetheless. And then for our final option, let's choose... I reckon the Phoenicians are absolutely the pick. Sorry, the Carthaginians are absolutely the pick. But for the last one, let's throw in the Celts, who are a pretty reasonable faithy pick, you know? They're pretty good. In terms of their food gain anyway. +3 food, +3 faith, so we can get our religion, because our religion is kind of important. So throw them in as the third pick, but I think here it either has to be the Carthaginians to build on this weird coastal boat thing that we're doing, or the Huns, who have been nerfed. Could also be a fun time. I put it to your vote. Selling to the highest bidder. Huns got to see what they did to them, Huns. We can see here what they do now. The Vulcan 900. We can end up with 3 harbours in our city. No love for the Goths ever. Oh, those poor Goths. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind playing any of these. I'll give you about 30 more seconds to get your votes in, because it's very close. Anyone who's voting for the Goths... sorry, the Celts need not bother by the looks, though. You need not bother, friend! Are they Huns the Huns? They're not. They're not my Huns. Hashtag not my Huns. Okay, the votes have been counted. And, man, it was... interesting. I'll just end the votes. I believe that Carthage won on 40% of the vote, which is so fair. So fair. Oh, the Huns were at 39. Oh my goodness, that was so close. Unbelievable. In fact, it was so close, I think we actually have to do a recount with just Carthage and the Huns. The only reason I say that is because if the people... Unfortunately, we can't do a mixed vote, right? You can't choose layered votes. So what we're going to have to do is enact a plurality voting system, where basically, if you voted for something that was your first choice, you sort of do have to vote for that again. But those who voted for... Well, you don't have to, obviously. You're welcome to change. But those who voted for the Celts, now you get to choose your second option. This is how a better voting system would work in real life. Sorry, Americans, but turns out your first past the post two-party system doesn't work particularly well. So... Oh, hi, Pete. I read your email from yesterday as well, and I really appreciated that. It was really thoughtful, and lots of interesting stuff in there that I'd like to actually dedicate a whole video to. Welcome along. So now, basically, this is how better voting should work. You should be able to rank 1, 2, 3, and so the first 2 options get in, and then whoever's last gets booted off, and whoever voted for that last option, in this case, the Celts, their votes then go, whoop, into their first choice. And that way, everybody gets either their first or second choice, right? It's designed to be more balanced and more fair. So, let's go with that. Just joining, what's our theme today? Our theme is plan the new patch, essentially. And yeah, that's kind of... We're just playing the new patch. We're playing on Blitz. It's a Blitz mode challenge. I lost the first one, but we're going back at it again for another try. And ending these votes, let's see what the vote ended up as. I believe the Carthaginians took it home. The recount made the Huns look worse, even though it was for their benefit. It wasn't necessarily for their benefit, but you're right, Mechslayer, they had the most to gain. And they lost. Carthage, 61%. Huns, still at 38%. All of you decided that Carthage was the way to go, so let's do it. Turn 16. Okay. Oh. This wasn't the New World. That throws a bit of a spanner in the works, actually. Yikes. Okay. Connect that up. And just heal up there. Right, so this is the land that we've ended up with. Oh, actually, we need to take that, don't we? Lots of illegal votes. But our system's designed to be a check against democracy in favour of a constitutional republic. Unlucky. Unlucky that the world's leading democracy has arguably not a very strong electoral process. Shots absolutely fired. This is a disaster. We're gonna have to win these people over with money. Money, 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 money! Woo! 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 Let's just throw a whole lot of influence and money at them, work them up. We do want to get our second city online, and I suspect it probably wants to be this one up to the north. So let's smash this into a city. This is the great city of Scotstralia 2.0. How about it? Can we ban the conspiracy theory nuts in chat? Yeah, absolutely. Where are they? Absolutely, I will. No time for misinformation. But a divergence of opinion is most welcome, don't get me wrong. There's a fine line, isn't there? A very fine line. We can probably take out this guy with this unit. Get him out of my territory. Sure. I'll allow it. Just this once. And we'll just let him run at us. Typical Carths trying to silence the truth. Walls! I still don't have walls. Ha 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 ha! Ha 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 ha! I refuse to build walls. Technically that was a defeat, which I find quite funny. I don't even have walls unlocked. I would love to build them, but... I mean... I can't. Let's get a couple of makers districts instead. And then we'll get walls once we get them. I promise. Trade luxuries with these guys. Hoover those up. No problemos. And... Okay, now, on this territory, I can use my influence to get the Carthaginians district. Fantastic. Let's get another one down there. Let's build this one in this wonderful spot that we saved last time. I can smash out a couple of makers. In fact, I can smash out the Coton as well, which is awesome. Let's also get the +3 money from our harbours. That's probably kind of useful, so I'll spend some cash moolah on that. And let's get Palistrades. Alright, you've convinced me. I'll build them first. I'll build them first. I will. And in terms of independent peoples, I reckon we go nothing at the minute. Because I can't afford it. Yeah, totally agree. Facts always must reign supreme. Might just hide this unit in Scotstralia now. Buff the stability, buff its combat strength. I think that's all bueno. Where else do we need to go? Arguably down here, right? Let's do that. We might be able to get to this territory and get some more harbours down. So let's send this unit straight down here as quickly as possible. As quickly as possible. I'm becoming so rich. Yeah, we are going to make big money here with all of our harbours. bronze working is brilliant because this territory can hoover up some of these resources as soon as we can attach them. And we'll keep it as a territory for now. This one here is not quite as good and could probably use with connecting to a city. And then we're going to flip these guys. We can absolutely splash a bit more cash at them to speed that up. That's all fine. They've got a couple of units which we will hire from them. That seems good. In fact, we can send their hired units at them as well, which is even more funny. Oh, we need trade expeditions. Shoot. Where are we? Trade expeditions. We'll grab that next. And station that unit there, as I say. I don't think we need it to explore at this point. And this one here kind of just has to wait as well. It's kind of awkward, but we'll just position them there. Great. That mammoth attack will become legend. A surprise stream today, Lord Justinian. I didn't know I was going to do it either. But my weekend is very busy, so I'm doing it now instead. Should we scare off these guys out of our territory? We probably should. We don't really want them just expansioning and all over the place. Who are they? Yeah, they are an expansionist as well. So we're going to have to keep on top of them. Luckily, we've rented these units. To be honest, also, we could probably use our holy site, but let's get these palistrades up. Let's just buy them. And now we'll get to work on a holy site. And let's plop it down. Maybe there on that hill. Brilliant. So we'll get Scotstralia 2.0 to work on that holy site. And then, I suppose, +1 science per trade routes is really good for us. So let's hoover that up. That's a brilliant one to hoover up. And end that. Wonderful. Oh, a singular Kakapo! Welcome along! A singular Kakapo says, don't forget about lunch, bro. Oh my goodness. One needs to have breakfast before one can even consider lunch. I'm really sorry I'll never be able to beat 201 US. No apologies needed. That 201 is an absolute madman of a donation. And then the 319 afterwards as well. Jeepers. But thank you so much for the $8.99 super chat. Much appreciated. So appreciated. Thank you, Singular Kakapo. And a fantastic name as well. We have to say, a fantastic name. Let's go through Standing Army, Mounted Warfare. That'll give us our unique unit, which we need in case we get attacked. And also Iron, which we can connect fairly quickly in our territory. And we can also embark. Woohoo! Oh no, it's a lot of deep ocean tiles, though. That's not good. We could go 1, 2... If that's coastal, we might just make it. But otherwise, we're going to have to probably go through this territory. They stopped pillaging this and they've ran off, which is brilliant. We've scared them off with our hired army. I'm going to refuse that, which is going to tank my stability, I know. But I really don't want to swap. I really don't want to swap to that one. That's a terrible idea. Let's accept Pink's non-aggression pact while we're at it. And... hire these guys as well. And send them down this way. Let's send all of these units down this way. We're going to use their hired forces against them. Right? Feels bad, man. Let's hire those ones as well. Lovely. This is working out very strangely. But I love it. So, we bring these ones here. Connect these up. We might actually end up taking this by force. Which is a bit odd. Considering we spent so much money to try and win them over. We need as much movement as we can out of this guy. So what we have to do is skip turn until it gets 2 movements. And then do it. Let's go +1 combat strength because we're about to do a bit of fighting. So I'm willing to spend my influence on that. And in this turn, these units will be ready to fight. We can't hire these ones because these ones are technically defending the city. So we have to let them slide. But we can actually just fight them and get rid of them first. So let's do that. Manual battle. End deployment. Get you into the forests. We've got an anti-cavalry unit, which is awesome. What are they doing? Literally just thinking. Just really thinking long and hard here about what they'd like to do. Oh, there they go. They're off. Dun 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 dun. Oops. Okay, looks like we're auto doing it. Not sure if that was the play. Oh yeah, that was the play. Brilliant. Let's just keep auto-resolving it. What could go wrong? That archer's taking a big hit. If the AI's smart, it will move it off the flag. But I don't mind, because at the end of the day, it's their archer anyway! So if it perishes, it doesn't matter. It'll actually just free up some money for me because I'll be paying less cost per turn. There's some military stars as well, which is really nice. Can't forget them. I always forget about those military stars. Or it's not that I forget, I just sort of don't, like, prioritize them, I suppose, is the right way of putting it. I'm just like, I need districts, I need this, I need that. Let's just fight them. Let's just fight them all day, baby. Ba-cheong. 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 All the dudes. I was going to say, I thought we had another archer, and we absolutely do. We'll just fire on this one in the city, giving it absolutely no time to react or move in any way, shape, or form. And they've moved out of it, so we will move in and defend. Brilliant. These archers can probably just fire away, and that's it. Clean and simple. There's our militarist stars. We just need 2 more to get to gold, which is fantastic. But more... Oh, and there's probably the 2 that we can get, actually. Hey, hey, hey. How about that? What we'll do is we'll spend a bit of money this turn to upgrade these units, who are now mine, of course. And then next turn we'll take them out. That'll give us our next star. We could even move on this. On Nation Difficulty, I did an interesting one that Ace-like cultures for early modern. Oh, cool. Be fun to use aircraft carriers. Yes. Sounds like it's on theme to go massive navy. Get some nuclear submarines or something up in here. I can actually afford to replace rather than refuse that one. If I refused it, I would absolutely lose in terms of stability as well. So, probably an important move. Is this territory ready to be connected? Nearly. In fact, it probably almost is. Let's finish off this holy site so that we can get our influence, you know, influencing. And we'll go for the influence gain and then dust off the holy site here as well, actually. Why not? Might also, while the iron is hot, get 2 garrisons here and here, right up on their border. That looks like a good move for us, if we're going to want to go aggressive, which we may or may not. This action doesn't actually matter, so literally just pick one. And Small Council is super good for that cap, so let's grab it. We're now comfortably within our cap, which probably means we can take another city, actually. Here they come again. I reckon we attach this now. It's tanked stability a bit. It's really tanked food because it's got massive pop. So let's go garrisons, and I quite often like putting them next to a harbour. So I'm going to put one there, and then there's not a lot of super mega danger elsewhere. Mightn't hurt to have another one down by that harbour for the time being. So let's just get 2 garrisons queued up, and then probably follow with, I reckon, some of our monies and some of our industries and some of our sciences. In fact, let's just get the whole dang lot, because Adventureville is likely to be a fairly big city moving forward. It's got gains, absolute gains to be made. Merge up this army. Where did my other 2 guys go? What the heck? Cannot be done with rented armies. You're not even rented anymore. You're mine. I own you. Ridiculous. Oh, they've taken that territory anyway. Unlucky. All right, we'll fall back. We'll fall back. May as well just station these troops. Actually, let's station these troops properly. We'll move those ones up there. This city is like the biggest productive powerhouse you have ever seen. Doesn't have copper, but it does have a lot of stuff that would benefit from those. So let's get it a lumber yard. We could also probably use a little bit of extra defense. Here's looking at you up on the hillside here. Right, that's a pretty good spot for a couple of garrisons, so we'll throw a couple up there, and we're away laughing. Hey, Jordan, good to see you.
Safety and a symbol of power. Only your friends know of the extensive wine cellar.
Really tempting to just siege this city super quickly, but I think that's a bad move. I think. Stability has surged up here, so stability's totally fine. Buy out that second garrison. There's our offensive line. And potentially also our defensive line, let's be real. I think we go production here. Let's go 1, 2. A couple of productive ones. And then get the old science, industry, food, upgrades. This city will probably become a mega city as well. In fact, why don't we attach this right now? Is there anything else to buy here? No, and there probably never is going to be. So let's yeet that into the stratosphere and grab a couple of foodie districts just so we don't starve. Right, I'm just going to really quickly go and get a drink. I will be back in 2 seconds. Don't go away! Wait. Okay, so stability. Gareth is yelling stability at me. Walls! All the walls! Let's buy walls wherever we can. I agree. I totally agree. Although, come on, this is fairly defensive. Look at this. This is pretty good. Right? Oh, it's time to choose the culture. I should have put you on this while I went for a break. Yikes. Oh well, we'll make it a quick vote. So, it's time for us to move through into the next era. And would you look at this? We have every option available. What is going on? Okay, who's the next logical step here? Who's the next logical step, I wonder? English. No. Mongols. Probably not needed. Norse. Do we just go full Norse? Khmer? Hearing some Khmer in the chat. Why don't you come here and say that to my face? They're very strong. Obviously, they are very strong. Norse, I believe, to be the next logical step. +5 food per adjacent coastal water and lakes. Norse for the New World as well. Full naval. We're just randomly turning this into a full naval run as a practice run for when I make my custom map, which is literally all ocean. Let's see. Alright, so I'll throw Norse in. Maybe a... Who's the fighter here? The Aztecs. Odd. I reckon, to be honest, it's either Norse or Khmer, right? We played the Teutons yesterday. They were pretty fun. Or actually, third option, the Ghanaians. Sorry, the Ghanaians. Ghanaians. I'm going to throw them in as the wild card. Who'll it be? Reason why I throw them in, +5 money per number of access to luxury resources. We do a lot of trading. +5 money per number of access to strategic resources. We have a lot of those. +1 money per number of trade routes. +5 money, +3 money per adjacent market quarter, and +1 money per slot. These are potentially, actually, probably the second best pick for us, I would say. Norse seems absolutely on theme, and it will help us get to the New World very quickly. +50 money per ransacking, and an insane amount of food, which we do desperately need. We do need production. Not a chatty bunch. Is this available on Mac? Not sure who you're referring to as not a chatty bunch. But we'll ignore that shade. Yes, it is in a beta version. Yes. It is a beta version available on Steam for Mac. And I'm playing in the same beta version, but obviously not on Mac, because... right. Who's next? Who's it going to be? I'm asking you the poll now, and I'm literally going to give you, like... Oh. That's not letting me ask the poll. You might just have to comment in chat. YouTube is refusing to let me post this poll. Oh no, there we go. It's posted. So your choices are the Norse, who I think are the logical option. We get a lot of food. We continue with this weird naval run that this is turning into. Next option is Khmer. They are the strongest in terms of production, but we've kind of been there, done that, right? We've kind of been there, done that, but we'll do it. We're super... Yeah, you guys are super chatty. Exactly. I'm not sure what Matthew's talking about. And then finally we have the Ghanaians, who are sort of our inland money trading kind of one. We could go with them. How's my city doing? Incredibly well, eh, smart? Right, I'm going to end that poll very quickly because it was unanimous, almost. It's the Norse. Another harbour. Our third harbour this run. Norse 75%, Ghanaians 13%, Khmer 11%. It was a no-brainer. You guys were so definitively decided. It wasn't even funny. How is your city going? Let's skip through this cutscene, as wonderful as it is. We've made it to a new era. This has changed. Right? This is a bit different. This has changed a little bit throughout, actually, but there is some slight differences here in terms of your fame stars. You can go to the Empire screen and get a closer view. It's nice. I like that. A good sort of quality of life adjustment. Let's accept this trade deal with the Celts and hoover these up while I remember, because it's so cheap, because we're so connected and close to each other. How is Ace Adventureville doing? Well, I would say. Here's a +28, +6 harbour. What the heck? Let's buy that outright. That is just going to surge the city and really help with its food as well. +25 food. Boaty McBoat Run, here we come. Here in this city, which needs a name, throw them in the chat if you wouldn't mind. Oh, how awkward. How awkward. We don't have anywhere to build harbours because it's all cliff face. We need to connect this territory. Who is this that? That is no one's. Ah, yes. This guy's going to make the mad dash to freedom thanks to our newfound Norse Norse culture. We can actually do it. And we're going to sail down here and take this. That will help get what it needs to get. And then Scotstralia also can't build harbours, so that's a little bit awkward. I guess we just continue to build up its money. Let's do that. Although over here we can probably get a second harbour, right? Yes. +27 +3 seems legit. Let's queue that up as well.
You should listen to this. A good idea from a good friend. Let me hear it.
Khmer are one of the best bets for industry in this game. Yeah, you're so right. They are so very powerful. Let's trade strategic resources here and hoover up these as well, because more trade routes is more money, is more brilliance as far as I'm concerned. There's our research quarters, which we probably should focus on sometime soon. I also probably want to claim territories with money instead of influence, right? Yeah, I think so. Just think about that for a minute, though, because I'm not actually doing any right now. Hopefully we make it to a coastal tile down here. We did, just in the nick of time. Oh dear. Whew, that was a close one. That was a really close one. Lucky we're the Norse. Otherwise that would not have gone well. Let's hoover up some cheap technologies now that we've got the science to do just that. How are you liking diplomacy so far? I've been playing Civ 5, waiting for real PC to play this, finding the AI in Civ to be very flat, for want of a better word. Flat is a great word. Diplomacy in this game is better than Civ 5's base level diplomacy, I would say for sure. Civ 6's is kind of a different ball game. Kind of more difficult to compare. I guess we go with Angkor Wat just to try and get some value out of our faith. And the developers of Humankind have said that they're working on diplomacy as well. So they're going to be adding more to it. As it stands at the moment, I really quite like the treaties system. I think it's quite straightforward to use. Like it's quite intuitive. But definitely more that they could do to it. Definitely more that they could add. We can place down our territory here. Let's just do it here. Claim this land. Orman is now mine. Orman. Can we connect it up? Once it's connected, hopefully. Brilliant. The Lighthouse of Alexandria would have been a fun pick for us playing this sort of watery run. But, no, I don't think it's particularly valuable. I mean, frankly, like, we're playing as the Norse. Our benefits are better than what that lighthouse will give us anyway. How about this for a lighthouse, though? Woof! Oh, the influence gain is just incredible down here on Orman. And it can connect up here to Wasachangi as well. Which is nice, but it's going to suffer a little bit. What can we do for its stability? Not actually that much, to be honest. Should we connect it? Let's do it. Yes, that is brilliant. That surged up this city. This city's going to turn into an absolute chonga. An absolute chimichanga of a city. We'll buy it its lumberyard. We'll buy it its animal barns. We'll buy it its granary. We'll buy it its farmer's quarters. We're just going to buy it everything possibly under the sun. And let's also get a couple more garrisons, hey? Right along this border. I just want a wall of garrisons to defend this city. That is brilliant. And what's this? Ooh, let's keep island chaining, shall we? We might be able to string along the bottom of the map. And I really do think we need to have a science-focused city. Which should really be one that has copper and stuff. Like, it probably actually should be your city here. That starts to build these sciencey districts. Kind of hard for us to connect over there though, isn't it? I mean, around the horses isn't a bad shout, I suppose. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. All around the horses there. We're suffering from stability a bit as well, so we'll probably get Angkor Wat down sometime soon. But I'm just going to ride that stability wave. Let's get Imperial Power for the Commons Quarter. That should help us out, and I'll just straddle it. I know it's going to make you nervous. I'll just straddle a very risky stability gain here. Just trying to keep above that 30% point, really. Do you really need science? I think so. I think so. We're playing on Blitz mode, remember. We will literally be left in the dust Isn't there a British town whose name translates to hill, hill, hill in other languages? That is amazing. Absolutely incredible. Oh, look. Here they come, trying to take my land. No, says the man. As I grab this territory with the beautiful Scots Stray and Great Barrier Reef. Struth. How about it? The beauty of the Norsemen. We're positioned in a really awkward spot. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 enemies within range. Oy vey. Oy vey. Lucky we built those walls, huh? Is it time for Angkor Wat? It may be. Although it probably wants to be in... Adventureville's only producing 3 food. This is producing -1. Chimichanga is producing quite a bit. I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's build it in Chimichanga. And if we build it here, it'll connect up a whole load of really good tiles. So let's smash it down there. Start slowly working on it. We'll get the other cities on board. 10 turns, why not?
Your empire becomes one of the
Would you say combos and civs through the whole game are more important than each choice? Generally, yes. However, it is entirely possible that one decision could make all the difference. The Mongols have declared war on us. Who are they? Orange. Right. How are they going to do that? They're sending their hordes across the oceans. Okay. Never fear.
An emblematic unit.
For my elephants have arrived. Let's get a unit of elephants in the capital. Let's get up in Scotstraya. Scotstraya doesn't have a lot of population to give, really. So that's a little bit awkward. But let's produce 2 anti-cavalry units here. In fact, we'll just buy them. Why not? They'll be like, oh, we thought we were attacking someone weak and vulnerable. Little did we know. They spammed out an army instantly. Chimichanga as well. What don't we have yet? I'd like another elephant, really. Trample. Stronger when attacking weaker units. Let's trample over people with our elephants. The Hunnic Horde ain't seen nothing. And we'll get 2 anti-cavalry units here as well. Pump, 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 pump. There's another instant army. Can I stop the Mongol horde? I need slaves, lol. Gotta love the Brits. Told you elephants. Oh, we've got elephants in a big way. Never fear, for the elephants are here. In fact, let's spam out that entire production of them. With all of my infinite money. My goodness, I am rich. And spam out a whole load more makers districts here too. The capital is going to be rich and intelligent. The ultimate combination. The ultimate combination! I would love to have stopped them while they were trying to cross there, but we can't do that. Fortifications is pretty powerful because that will buff the little dudes in our cities. Maybe we go siege tactics as well. And through into feudalism too. And then sea mastery as well. How about that? Fantastic. The Celts would like a non-aggression pact. We'll take that. Because we kind of want them to be our friend. Maybe they'll trade everything? Yeah, brilliant. Let's hoover up some more trade routes out of these guys. Hoover, hoover, hoover. Lovely. I'd actually love for them to be my ally as well, but for the time being, we'll just leave them there. Who else have we got on our border who we don't want to fight us? Blue. It's really important that Blue doesn't do anything dumb. And they literally have 100% war support on us. Oh, yikes. Trade has been suspended because they want me to give them Scotstraya. Okay, so Scotstraya could be in trouble as well. Let's keep Scotstraya's little army here to defend it. And for the time being, let's deprioritize Angkor Wat and just get a little bit of extra defense around Scotstraya. Maybe a garrison there might be a good idea. We'll build that as a priority. Also, kind of not mad at getting some commons quarters down in our districts because they're really quite good. The Commons Quarter is actually, I think, incredibly underrated in this game. Build your Commons Quarters, folks. You got nothing to lose and everything to gain. The capital could also use some garrisons. Oi, oi, oi. Let's get a couple down there and there and actually shift them forward as an immediate priority for this city. And does it have any infrastructures we could use as well? It sort of does, actually. So let's get all the defensive ones. Just sort of move these toward the front of the queue. We can get money later, right? We need to survive first. Something I'm very bad at doing. I don't know about you, I'm so bad at this. I'm always like, no, I'm building my cities because it's more important. I'm building my cities because it's more important. And in the end, it screws me. It well and truly screws me. Oh, look at this territory, it's so good. We might make this a city, actually. Can commons be higher than 25? That is a good question. Let's make this one a city. We've got the cap free. I'm worried about how vulnerable it would be otherwise. And then let's make it absolute garrison island. How good. And maybe we get an elephant to live on said garrison island. I think so. Yeah. Brilliant. This army, I'm almost tempted to leave in Chimichanga as well. Just because the threat from blue is very clearly a real threat. Army wages. Probably use the stability on our garrisons more than anything. Let's just leave these troops here for now until we actually get attacked, right? Move to this harbour and station them there. We could maybe try and sneak over and fight them. I don't know. Blue has to be taken out at this point, you reckon? You reckon we just have to do them? They actually have quite a lot of units over here, don't they? This is Garrisonville. Love it. Absolutely love it. Just keep defending. Must defend. I guess we bring this guy back? No, actually, let's keep going. We could find more here yet. Norse are militaristic, we could gain some stars. Ah, 2 right. Yeah, let's gain some stars. Oh. Okay. Well, you wanted stars. Here they are. There's the war declaration. Scottstraya, under fire. Where are our nearest units to defend it? They're down here at Chimichanga, but Chimichanga is in trouble really as well. Arguably, we can't quite make that push, so let's just hold. Hold that line. Scottstraya we need to manually resolve. And we probably actually need to reinforce with these units. Let's bring them up. Now that Blue's attack, would it be smart to buy a naval unit in your southern city, kill their warriors hanging around in the ocean? Yeah, naval units are a bit stronger than you would think. But we can absolutely give it a whirl. They're gonna run, which is brilliant. Let's hunt them down. Great call. Great call. We need more pop in this city. I wonder if it's worth expelling this elephant to get another boat. Or this guy? Let's get rid of this guy. And then use him to get another boat, which we'll buy for a measly 26. Now we've got a fleet of 2, so what we can do is send these guys different ways. They have 7 movements, so we should be able to hunt them down next turn. That's a great idea. You are a genius. What does this battle look like? Okay, okay. Usually only catch your VODs with my morning coffee, kind of like my morning soap opera. Glad to be here now. Welcome, 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 welcome. 2 wars at the same time when you have mostly no troops is going to be hard. Well, I mean, you're not wrong. Let's reinforce next round. Come up behind these guys. I mean, that archer's doing nothing from its crappy low ground spot. It's just these units who I'm a bit worried about. Thankfully, we're doing more than we're taking. This one warrior, jeez. Let's give him the reinforcements he deserves. Send these elephants in. How do you like me now? Chonk that guy down. And charge! Yes! Who said this was gonna be hard? You underestimate my power! How do you like me now? Do you have militia? We are nearly at feudalism. Right? We're working our way towards home guard. That's where we're at. There's our militarist stars, obviously. Hoi, 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 hoi. Pretty powerful attack, but it is on low ground, so I might just move into the flag, and this guy just needs to defend and hold the line. This should be quite a good round for us, I think. Even that's a reasonable attack. Let's do it. We will probably lose this unit. Yeah, we did. But that's okay, because we've got this absolute horde of Carthaginian elephants running up the rear with their swords and all sorts. Look at this. Don't run your horses into me. I have elephants, you fool. Fly, you fool. Interesting attack. Positioning yourself in the middle of 3 elephants, I can't say is the wisest of moves. Charge. 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 And charge. Who doubted me? Shame on you. I'm just kidding. You're absolutely right to doubt me. Think I should go to sleep now. Good night, Obi-Wan Kenobi. I hope you have a really beautiful sleep. What is that super... Oh, I know. JMC, isn't it nuts? Lord of the Rings reference. It had to be done, Gareth. I'm so grateful. I'm so humbled and grateful. Horses against elephants, like bringing a knife to a gunfight. Like bringing a spoon to a gunfight, Pete. That ain't a knife. This is a knife. That was such a smooth victory. Oh my goodness, look. These elephants are going to get 2 fights in 1 round. Bring it. Bring it, you filthy Mongols. We should also buy a boat in Adventureville, shouldn't we? I'm really disappointed that I didn't think about that at the same time. Let's get 2 quadriremes. In fact, you know what? Let's get 3. I'm feeling bold. We'll get a fleet of 3, and then we'll sail up here into this channel and just sink the Mongols as they try and cross, right? Oh my goodness. Okay, their hordes are going to put up a bit more of a fight here. We could reinforce with the Chimichanga army, but we might just leave them where they are for now. We're still dealing pretty impressive damage. I'd like to take that high ground. It's going to take me 2 turns. I'll do it. I'll sneak around. This unit's weak anyway. And... Let's just defend. We'll just hold this line here. We could hop over the other side of the river and force them to... Greetings, Switzerland! This is the ghosts of Tsushima Invasion 2.0. Yeah, bring those military stars on. That is dang straight. Look, they're only dealing 8 damage to us with their crappy little arrow hits. In fact, that one ran away. Look at him go. Look, they're running off into the sunset. Do you think they've realised that they've made a fool of themselves? Let's destroy that one. Ooh, this one is taking a few too many hits. I'm just going to step up onto this high ground. I'll lose my flag, but it is what it is. And then we'll run up here onto this high ground strike. Brilliant charge. Brilliant charge. It may be worth reinforcing just so that we don't take the L. Right? Even just this unit. Oh, the elephants fall. You hate to see it. Plink. Plink. Oh, and it's time to change culture. Get thinking. Get thinking, folks, because we're about to move into another culture. My goodness. Oh, so many Huns. So little time. They moved off the flag, which is quite nice, actually, because it means that we can still win this fight. More military stars. I've got so many military stars, I don't know what to do with them. Let's reinforce with these elephants now. Probably worth doing. Right, at least just to have them in the battlefield. Let's also reinforce this guy, who can do a huge running charge there. Love it. Take the flag there on the last round, which is brilliant. And maybe we just hoon this elephant over there. Look how far they can run. Their movement is just nuts. Like, what the heck? Who's still got to move? You. Oh, so close. Might just run this guy back. Whew, okay, it's time to change culture. When you get to Machu Picchu age, can you explain it? It does not work how I think. Sure, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can give you what I know about it anyway. Loki. Alright, who are we going to take? Surely it has to be the Dutch, right? Does it? Plus 20 money per adjacent harbour? Oh, we could have probably gamed that a bit better. But I think it probably should be the Dutch. Who are our other options even be? I guess a militarist culture should be on our shortlist. I reckon it just has to be Dutch, doesn't it? Or the Venetians. Or the Venetians. Yep, this is a really close call, actually. Will it be Dutch or the Venetians? It's the ultimate 1v1 situation. Throwing that poll for you. So, the Venetians are merchant, as are the Dutch. So nothing changes there. The Dutch will give us +1 money per population on all of our cities for the rest of the game. The Venetians will give us +1 money per number of trade routes, which we have quite a few of, and +2 money per naval trade routes, which is even better. Their district is providing influence, money, and more money for market quarters. The Dutch provide money per adjacent harbours, but otherwise not a lot else. However, they do provide +2 money per traders and +1 trader slot. And then in terms of unique units, they have the flute, pronunciation needed, whereas the Venetians have a much stronger galleass, a gunner platform, indeed. Whew! I don't have the pop to go Dutch is a very good point. I'm going to end this poll quickly. This is a lightning poll. Because Over 2/3 of you instantly voted for the Venetians, so we're doing it. It's also in line with the channel's oldest meme of all time. The Venice meme lives on. Let's do it. 68% Venice, 31% Dutch. We're going Venice. Here are our very strong boats, which we're going to use to manually resolve this fight. Take out these blue units like there's no tomorrow. Have a look at sea warfare at its finest. Ha! Oh, absolutely brutal. Oh, look at this. It's a double promoted swordsman as well. No way. Max veterancy stars perishes in one strike from our boats. Where are the rest of them? Up that way. We will absolutely sail up there and take them, and I reckon we send this elephant off on its merry way to see if it can find more islands. Brilliant. Was there anything that I needed to queue before we moved through? I don't think so. Great. Let's end the turn. Joyson also have a boat. That they do! They do also have a boat.
It's a time of discovery and exploration.
It's a time of discovery and exploration. Yada 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 yada. Huda hada hida hada. Right.
One could do much worse.
Question is, do I still need these garrisons? I don't know. Either way, we are still absolutely in the middle of a very strong conflict, and here's another one. Let's get a contingency force of elephants built here as a priority. Sorry, Angor, what? Angor, what? Boom, 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 boom. There goes all of our population, but we need a force here to try and protect Chimichanga. Right, we must, because blue is just barreling down on us like there's no tomorrow. Speaking of barreling down, though, we can hopefully maybe chase down their units before they may have docked them already. That's a shame. Although we did get 3 quick kills, so that's all good. Yeah, look, they've just made it. Bye, Griffin. Thanks for tuning in. See you, friend. Non-aggression pact with green. We will accept that and also propose a trade with them so that we can hoover up their mercury for all the more money. Ching, ching, ching. Brilliant. We're making a lot of money now for this early stage in the game. Is the city within range of the battle? No, it's not. So we can queue up its districts. Woof. Shame we have to build it over top of an existing one. However, we'll do it. I seem to just have to queue that infinitely, which is quite odd. Wondering why it's doing that. Is it because I have too many things queued? Yes. No? Yes. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on with that. We'll revisit that in a turn. Do that and that. Lovely. Oi, okay, what's going on here? It's my turn to attack, which is nice. Let's swing this anti-cavalry unit through onto their flag, which is pretty cool, and do, to be honest, not actually a lot of damage. We're a little bit underpowered, it'd be fair to say. But who's underpowered now? How do you like me now? Oh, the running charge! Look at it go. Oh. Rip. Oh, feels bad. Stand up here on this high ground. Run at you. And is that all of them wiped out? Where's the rest of their army? They must be over the other side of this water. What the heck? Let's go have a look. Sail the fleet! Bye, Space Bunny! just defend everybody, I think. May as well pop this one back into the forest. It's got enough movement, that's for sure. Now, where are these units? It's them, isn't it? It is so them. I mean, I've got my flag, so I really don't mind. We'll just pass through and end. That's totally fine. This boat is going to move its way up into the battle as well. Brilliant. That elephant bro for the bravery. I know, what a brave charge it was too. You gotta respect it. Okay, my fleet enters the battle, and to be honest, right in the nick of time, really. We now wrest control of this channel. They won't be able, really, to reinforce it ever again. And we'll just, like I say, defend all of these guys, pass through our turn, try and bait them into crossing this water, but I really doubt that they will. What a strange battle. Oh, look, here they go. They're going to shoot my boat. How dare you? How absolutely dare you? We're going to have to move away from the coast. You get a couple of hits off. It is what it is. Cowards. I know, the absolute cowards. Oh, look, and then they just yeet themselves through here. We need to block that, really. They'll literally just like, shoot me once, run away. Shoot me once, run away. You want to do it as well? Huh? You gonna sink this boat? Shame we can't fire back on them. However, if we just keep one tile out of range, it's fine. So, let's move our boats over this way, I guess. Might bait them into coming across, I'm not sure. I think we're out of range there, so that's fine. End that round. And it is literally just the battle of the cowards. Oh, here we go! A challenger enters. These hordes are just unstoppable. The number of units. Honestly. Do I need to reinforce with another army of 5? I may do, actually, at this point. Our boats are entirely useless. Alright, let's just be absolutely better safe than sorry. And bring these guys into the battle as well. Oh my goodness. What an absolute battle this has turned into. Just charge with as many of these elephants as we can. Charge, charge, charge. Charge them all down. Brilliant. Who else wants a charge? I'll give it ya. Off you go. Just as they thought they were going to get ahead of me. This. I strike again. Defend with that one. Defend with that one. And our boats can't do much, unfortunately. They are trapped. But if they sail into the ocean, they will perish. Conquered empires, we can't afford. Open borders with the English. Counter it back at them. Yeah, nice. How's the beta version? Actually, pretty good. I have to say. We've encountered no issues. And it's going pretty well. Again, I've got these boats here that just can't do anything. But maybe we'll sail around and find somebody to fight. Although it doth not look like it. We can at least explore the map, though, I suppose. May as well, right? We've got them here. Let's do it. Chimichanga is super weak again because we had to move out that army. So let's just make sure that we queue up a couple of defensive elephants to hold the line. In fact, why queue them up when we can just buy them? Brilliant. 3 more elephants there. And you know what? You guys, go auto-explore. Make my day, punk. This looks like a fairly solid... If I automate, are they going to go nuts? Oh my god, they go absolutely nuts. Where are they going? Oh, they're going to defend at the high ground. I respect it. Okay, let's see how this plays out. Well, they're just going to destroy my boats. Ugh. No! Oh my goodness, look, we've gone on the absolute aggression now. What is the AI up to? Okay. $93! Woof! That boat's holding that territory, which is actually really clever. Just literally blocking any reinforcements and then mowing down those who did make it across. I actually quite like that. Credit to the AI. You did good. We are winning. Ooh. Wellity, wellity, well. Don't mind if I do. Could scare those guys out of town, but no need. And this battle is just automatically happening now. I'm just letting my elephants run all over everybody. Oh, this poor guy. Look at him. Just brutalized by this mob of elephants. And there's our victory. Have they decided to give up yet? No, they have not. They're just going to keep fighting me forever. Oh, and here comes Blue. Sweeping in while I'm down, probably. You need to heal immediately. Heal. Heal, heal. This is the beauty of having lots of money. Our units, who have just come out of battle, can now be instantly replenished for really no cost at all. Like 100 gold, basically, to sort of refurbish, if you will, all of my units. That's very good. That's very good. Let's also merge up these armies. Have them sort of in some kind of logical way. We've triggered a battle here, which should be a pretty easy one, so I'll insta that. Nice. Hashtag insta. Let's heal that guy again. Heal that one again. My unlimitedly healing, incredible, amazing elephants are now going to romp all over them, I think.
Becomes famously green, while everyone else...
Sure, down there, why not? Get a money district next to it as well. And should we just queue up more elephants? I actually kind of want a couple of swordsmen. So let me grab a couple of them. 21 gold. You wouldn't read about it. Let's also buy out unique districts, hey? We got the cash to splash. Let's do it.
Begging, borrowing, and stealing.
Sure. Thanks for all the answers. The old Civ 6, Civ 7 discussion, eh? Aye. I see you. I see you. Stability, OMG. OMG, the stability. Oh. It'll be fine, Gareth. It'll be fine. Don't stress. Everything is stable. Everything is fine.
To harness the power
We will be
of the
just
itself
fine.
in order to be-
I hope.
That should make you popular.
Oh, you poor boat. Oh, is this a border? It is. Look at that. We only just got here in time. How do I get the beta version? Go onto Steam, right-click on Humankind. That will say Properties. Then in there, you'll see an option for beta. And you can just literally just click the beta version that you want, and then it will start installing for you. Let's chase down these stupid units who have stranded themselves in my territory. Hunt them down. You can't outrun me! I have too many elephants! And they can move like 10 tiles. There is no stability in Ba Sing Se. What do you mean? My stability game is perfect. It's perfect. What are you on about? 100% is not always the best number for your stability to be on. Lower than 30% is bad, but you don't need to be on 100% to be playing a good stability game. It is a resource to manage just like any other, and so long as I can straddle it in that middle spot, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. So long as I'm above 30%, I consider that to be a stability win, to be honest. 50% ideally, but 30% is fine. Here's some other units who think they can sneak through my territory. So let's take them down. Oh, hold on, they've got reinforcements. We might need to bring our boys back here. So let's run them all the way back. Let's bring these ones in as well. And let's do this. The ultimate showdown. This is likely going to be the battle which decides the fate of this game, not to be too dramatic. But we're probably going to pound literally all of our units in here and just have this mega showdown. They're unfortunately getting the first attack off. 363 to 135. Yikes. 100% is good for influence because 90 to 100% you get +2. Yes, I've made a video on that. I don't need the +2 influence at the moment. Right? I just literally don't need it. Influence does not matter to me. That is why riding my stability lower here has very little impact. Very little impact. What it does do, though, is let me build more districts or units, right? Because I can be above my cap. Now, I do not want it to fall below 30, though. Don't get me wrong. I would have liked to have had that Commons Quarter built before everything turned to chaos here. However, we missed that. That's fine. Let's now reinforce and destroy. Attacking from a river's pretty garbage. All of those deploys are pretty garbage, actually. Let's snake around this way. And then you can hit there. Look at this. This absolute onslaught of elephants runs into the battlefield. We need to try and keep off these river tiles as much as we can. We also don't want to be right up against their walls, though. That's a bit awkward. So we might just pop back into our walls for the minute. Where can you go? Nowhere good. Back into our walls it is. Oh, I'd love to take out that archer this turn. Let's do that. And that attack as well, I think. We'll take a bit of damage, but it's okay. It's okay. Right, we are now ahead, thanks to reinforcing literally everyone. He always puts me on the pins. It's such an easy fix. Yeah, but why bother? There's no real material gain for me at the moment. I'm just wasting time. That was a weird auto attack. What we can probably do is take the flag. while they're hiding in their city, right? Take the flag. Focus in on these guys. Ah, no, okay, they've ran out for it. They've ran out for it, as you would expect. It's my flag, in fact. So now my elephants are gonna rain in. Come on, boys. You're the real MVPs. Attacking off these rivers is pretty bad, but we're still actually managing to keep it relatively even. And getting them off the flag in the meantime, which is great. How many more elephants do we have to roll this turn? Many. Nice. Yes, brilliant. I think we can trust that just to do its thing. Do we have anything else I need to do this turn? A lot of things, as it were. Naval artillery would be pretty cool, but it might not hurt to bounce back through and pick up a couple of fundamentals. Let's go chivalry and rhetoric. What's going on over here? There's a free unit for us to slaughter. Love it. And look at all this. See, I really don't need influence because look at how ridiculously cheap all of this is. Oh my god.
Your first harbor. Fishing, trade.
That is not my first harbor. The game lies.
You will see many things out of this tiny window onto a huge.
Wonderful. I think we all know my stability game is weak. See, again, you say weak, but to me, this is basically perfect. Why have your stability higher than 30% if you don't need influence, is my question. I'll leave you to ponder that. Why bother? I've made a video on it, and I think I understood it fairly conclusively. And the conclusive answer is, there is almost no point. Unless, of course, you want to safeguard yourself, right? That's totally fair. If you're worried that your stability is about to take a hit, absolutely, the safe bet would be to have it at 100%. But I mean, meh. Hot take, but it's meh. Also, if there was anyone with an additional luxury that they could trade us, then we would instantly be able to yeet it up as well. Like, it's so easy to burst out a whole load of influence if you have trade partners in particular. So, why does it matter? Because districts. Yeah, that's that's my whole argument. Build the districts first, then replace the stability. Don't go 100 stability, district down to 90, one district down to 90, one district. What you should do is district, 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 district. Write it down into the ground at 30, and then bounce around there. If you're going to be bouncing somewhere and you don't need influence, you should be bouncing around as low as you can on the stability bar, not as high as you can. That is what you've just said, Lord Justinian, is my argument in a nutshell. You've just reversed it and said the opposite, which again is a fair point, don't get me wrong, a totally fair point. But we're basically arguing the same thing, but you're arguing that I should balance my stability at 100, whereas I'm arguing build 5, 7 districts first and then balance it at 70. Because to me, the yields from those districts are worth more than the extra influence that I would get from being more stable. But hey, I'm just some moron on the internet. What would I know? The answer is nothing. We need to get some stars quite badly. Making this into a city would get us some, and it would actually be kind of a juicy city to have as well. Although, it might be a better idea to make this part the city. It'll push us one over the cap. We have the influence to support it. Everyone has high war support on you. Maybe you should make some friends. Everyone loves to have high war support on me. We could be friends with Pink. It's because they have these demands that they are still trying to push on me. Right? Napta, how are you doing with war support? Their war support is decreasing because they sucked, which is nice. That menu has changed a bit as well, I note. Oh my god, it's a 1v5, but we might actually be able to do them here. Because of this terrain, they're only going to be able to strike with one unit at a time. I think we can just sink them. Watch this. This is going to be juicy. Oh no, they've made landfall. That's a disaster. We'll need to hog this territory if we can. Ugh, they're all coming over. We'll revisit that in a minute. Show stability a bit of love. Thank me later. Immediately build 2 districts to cancel it out. Ride it! Absolutely ride it! Bye, 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 bye. There's that army healed. And let's heal up these guys as well. And I think we actually push the aggression here. Here is our time to strike on this city while it's weak, right? Send the elephants in. Let's do it. Assault. You guys are still throwing shade at me for my stability. Yeah, I've definitely lost cities. Don't get me wrong, this is not the optimal 100% pushes glasses up against face bash playthrough. But I do believe that if you are greedy enough to ride your stability down and you don't need the influence, you should definitely do it. But it is greedy and it does carry risk. Like any great thing in life. It is risky and greedy. What will the AI do here if I auto? They will fall back to the city. That's quite good. Although I would have appreciated if that unit had fallen back as well. Let's let them do that. Also, I should note, my stability strategy, another wee note, really only important in the very early game, because once you get Commons Quarters and you get your industry online, you can just spam them out, like, literally 1 for 1. I'm not talking about the late game. It's important to note. I'm talking about this sort of one very specific period in the early game where you have enough influence to settle, or you've already settled, so you don't need it. But your districts aren't so cheap that you can literally just spam out 1 million of them. Let's call it the honeymoon period. Because that's essentially what it is. It's this wonderful spot where I argue stability doesn't quite matter as much. It does matter, you're crazy! You're gonna lose your cities to a rebellion! That is another thing entirely, though. Being under social influence and losing cities through that way is completely different. But it does sort of stack with your influence, so something to bear in mind. But if you're losing that battle, you're losing that battle regardless of your city's stability, quite frankly. That is not a good time. Speaking of not a good time, how about this fight? Yeesh! Elephants can't cross walls. They don't need to. They don't need to cross the walls because they will leave their walls for me. How did this boat do? Oh, you poor boat. Take out another unit on your way out, though. Right, that's pretty good. Couple of kills there. Nipped a couple in the bud. Slowed down their invasion, potentially. While we finish up this fight. And was it literally just 1 unit? Yes, it was. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, so we've taken that off blue. That should absolutely sink their war support so we can tidy this war up nicely in a few turns. So that's fine. Now my attention turns to
Spies, saboteurs, or simply bad luck. You are no longer
the
one of
north.
the 3 empires.
We don't need that. We definitely need some more units. Let's go 2 of these bad boys. 1, 2. Lovely. And as always, we're going to click on these guys and just make sure that they're all healed up because it's literally like $2 to heal them. Right? 1, 2, 3. Brilliant. In that turn. We should sweep up these guys as well, really. Where are you going? Oh, here come the Huns. Let's meet them as well. Brilliant. We're just gonna herd them like sheepdog. Orange just technically defeated me at sea. Yes, they got away on a technicality, didn't they? They're still losing their war support a bit, though. Because we've bet them every other time. Literally every other time, I might add. Connect those up. That's an army of 5 again. Might just leave this archer here. Right? Might post it up in the city. Help a bit with that stability. Make them fight each other. Yoink. Are we... Yeah, look, we're fine. We're back up at 100%. That's the other thing. Stability is so fickle and feeble that it just randomly jumps up to 100% and stays there for the rest of the game. Like, honestly, if you're prioritizing stability districts over production, say, you might be doing it wrong in this honeymoon period. Might, I say. It's a big might. Do I want +5 science on my holy sites or +5 faith and stability? Arguably, I almost want neither of those. As I maybe choose one that's a little bit more impactful. +5 money. That should scale quite well. What's this? Oh, please. Oh, we can now upgrade to a knight. Which is much more combat strength. Let's do it. See you later, elephants. Let's upgrade a few of these guys to knights as well. Nice, quick upgrade. As we chase down the enemy. Look at this, scout riders. Get out of here. Chase you down with... Whoa, look how big this city is now. Oh, 100 stability. Who would have thought? More districts. I want them all. Money, 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 money. And you know what? Let's finish Angkor Wat as well. It's about freaking time we finish that, I think. Oh, but first things first. No, actually, no. We'll wait a couple of turns. We'll buy some units down there. Meanwhile, where are these Huns? There's one. I'll chase that one down pretty easily. And... Insta? Yes, great success. Nice. And we'll finish off that Angkor Wat now. I'm feeling quite comfortable with how this war effort is going. Let's upgrade our basic dudes. And let's also get centralized power for those draftees. Brilliant. We are close to winning the war. Of course we are. Hey, look at this. Here's a change in this patch. Absolutely well and truly. Surrender terms have changed a bit. Looks like we can break up cities into individual territories. That's quite cool. So for example, Erai, right? The city that we're occupying at the moment is 2 different territories. It's Mykeene and Erai, and now they're sort of split up. That's very cool. I like that there's more detail here in this screen. Surrender terms, add or remove terms. Yeah, that's wicked. That's wicked. Now we can actually subdivide territories so you can be a little bit more precise about how you're spending your war score, so to speak. In this case, though, I'm going to take both of them because that's a no-brainer. So I'll hoover both of those up. And then I guess we go for more. Do I take Tenoch? I think we take that too. Oh my goodness, how much can I take? Looks like that's it. Right, let's force that surrender. That is such a powerful victory for us. Like, we really romped them home, didn't we?
Like moonlight on water.
Right. Unfortunately, I have ran out of time for this playthrough, so we're going to have to save and end here. Let's see. Venetians. Yep, let's save that. Solid win on a 2-war front. I know! How good! We actually held off the enemy, and I reckon we can keep doing it there as well. Right? We'd tidy them up quite easily and snake through. I'm absolutely happy to continue playing this next time, if that's what you'd like to see. However, I should note, next time will be Sunday night GMT. Alright? I'm just going to throw that at you now. Sunday night GMT at 8 p.m. which is Monday morning for me. We will be doing, I can't stream this weekend unfortunately, but we will be doing a very special stream. A very special stream because the channel is likely, if growth continues at about the rate it has been, the channel is likely to be at 10,000 subscribers. So, that'll be a big one. Maybe we keep playing this, but maybe we play it in the second half. I might try and do some sort of more of a meme challenge or a subscriber challenge, but we'll definitely keep this saved and play through this at a later date, okay? I promise you, we will keep this saved. It's also a really interesting world for me because I'm probably going to use it to make a video about the patch and so on and so forth, so you will see this world multiple times. But until then, I just really want to stress again, the next stream will be Sunday night GMT, which is, what? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. It's about 4 days from now. What is it? Australia time? It'll be early Monday morning Australia time because that's the time it is for me in New Zealand, early Monday morning. I believe for you Americans it's around 5 p.m. on Sunday. Your Sunday afternoon, sort of 2 to 5 p.m. And yeah, so that is where we will be. Please do join me then. I'll throw up a live thing at least 24 hours before, so there's plenty of warning. And yeah, we'll do it. Last but not least, I have to give an absolutely massive shout out to you Super Chat maniacs, including those who are still here at the top of the chat. Scott Nicholson and Ace Smart, thank you so much for supporting me to do what I do. I really, really appreciate that. But also to everyone else. A Singular Kakapo, KBTV, Just Do It, Devilish, Little Kerr, Max Colby as well. Your 25er was much appreciated. Devilish multiple times. KBTV. Brian and Raul. Little Kerr again. Jen Rito as well, who kicked off the stream. Thank you guys so much. And have a really great rest of your day, rest of your nights. And I will catch you. I've got some really exciting videos coming out as well. I really hope you like tomorrow's video. I'm a little bit nervous about it. But hopefully you'll like that video. And then I have some spicy Humankind ones following up as well for the next couple of days. Tomorrow's is a different game. I really hope you like it. But I had a lot of fun recording it. And then for the rest of the weekend, I've got Humankind content coming out. And then we will live stream to hopefully celebrate 10,000 subscribers on Monday. Really looking forward to it. I hope you all have a wonderful Friday, a wonderful weekend. Thank you so much, Gareth, Tinker, Trinius, Lord Justinian, Jason Cole, all of you guys in the chat. I super appreciate you, and I will catch you in the next one. See you then, everybody. Have a great weekend, and keep an eye out. I've got some exciting videos on the way. Bye-bye. Take care, bye.